Hello. Wait, I guess we could go over here. Boop. Hopefully. Oh no. Hey. How we doing? Oh, we haven't done VidooTube over here for a while. We gotta remember to be small. We are small. Hello. And welcome in, everybody. Oh. There we go. He is Vizen. Hey, everybody. Thank you for the level 2 hype train. It's been a minute since I've done this, so please excuse me if I've forgotten any and all ability to do this whole thing. This whole thing. Hey. Hoobie-dee-ba. Wah. Hey, wait. No. God, this is so loud in my ears. Wah! Anonymous did a thing. Wah! Anonymous, how could you? You know how I feel about ands and ons. Oh wait, actually, I could. Never mind. Why did I not do a gift sub about it though? That's strange. Thank you. I gotta thank everybody. Hello, hey, hi. We're gonna talk about. You know what? This is way too amped for what the vibe of the stream is, which is catching up, chilling. Hey, don't mind me looking up how to use Google Maps anonymously. Cause I wanna as we talk about my trip, I wanna show you guys where I was, but I don't want there to be like pins where it's like, hey, this is exactly where Invisoguy lives actually. Back from the East Coast, and yet you never left. Well, hey, I don't know. Don't look at all my stuff. We're gonna use Barry's spooky playlist. Good mainstay. Hey, everybody. I'm gonna thank some people who were nice. Ed, thank you for resubscribing for 21 months. Inviso I. Indeed. Tutoring, thank you for resubscribing for 35 months. Tier 1, that's very many of them, the months that there are. Midnight Skies, thank you for resubscribing for 13 months. Lucky number 13. Indeed. So lucky. I feel lucky to have people who hand me $5 sometimes. Polaris, thank you for resubscribing at Tier 1 for 28 months. 28 all my months. I liked it, actually. It was fine. Captain Disco resubscribed for 27 months. Inviso, thank you. How is everybody's July in progress? And then, but of course, Halo Infinite VODs. I'm glad. There's like only 10 of them or so, right? I haven't done a ton of Halo Infinite, because the game is the way that it is. But I always have fun when I do stream it and play it. It's usually just shooting the shit with Todd, which is the name of our Halo-based podcast that we're starting. For sure, definitely true, and not made up just now. Anonymous, thank you for dropping a 5 megaton sub, Bob, and subsequently killing and adding the following people to the episode. Solaris 3224 for 2 months. Jiggy Dino for 18 months. Kevlar 19 for 23 months. Otsta for 31 months, and Calvi Bear for 29 months. Thank you. I'm gonna cry about it real quick, just like the beep ba. You had amazing combos and hearty laughs. Yeah, I like playing. I like Halo. Halo fits into the Splatoon little receptacle in my brain where it's just like just enough to keep me occupied, but my brain like kind of like autopilots certain actions. Like I know what I need to do in Halo. I know what I need to do in Splatoon, and then so it like occupies enough of that brain space that like conversations flow really excellently in my opinion. I saw the Stampeded by Reptiles last night live. Yo, I don't know who that is, but they sound cool and like they have a good band name. Also, how's my audio? I haven't done this in half a month, so I have no idea how anything sounds. You're back from the East Coast and I'm looking. Barry puts together some good music play. He do. You watched all the Infinite VODs. Thank you. Oh yeah, we were having a VOD recommend channel in the Discord. Join the Discord if you haven't. Discord, speaking of which, is about to get like a hearty revamp. Today I tagged mods and was like, hey, can you guys look at the thing that I've built out and the rules that I've made, just to make sure I didn't fuck up and miss anything? And so far, it seems like it's okay. And as far as I know, there's not a way to like mass reveal or edit permissions for channels, so maybe I'll activate that sometime tomorrow. Maybe Sunday is when the Discord changeover is gonna happen. Which is it's just more organized. And then it'll have the subsection be a little bit more robust, and then it'll also be starting to gear towards Ko-fi memberships as opposed to Twitch subscriptions. Just as a heads up. New Discord, not quite. It's not going to be a whole brand new Discord. It's just going to be in the same Discord that I've had for a million years. So yeah, organization feels good to. Yeah, I'm liking how it's turning out so far. I was on board with Viz and Todd bullshitting for a few hours. Honestly, yeah. Hey, thank you for the hype train. I'm sorry that I wasn't on the. Man, Pumpkin Hill, you're so much louder than everything else. Yeah, bullshitting with Todd is just a treat. Anytime I get the privilege to hang out with Todd, I'm always overjoyed. So how's everybody's 2 weeks been? It's felt like a lot to me. If anybody doesn't know what's happening or where I went, God, you're so distracting, Knuckles Pumpkin Hill. I just need to turn it down in my own head so that you guys can hear it. I went up to the East Coast, Nova Scotia. Again, I would love to pull up maps. Did anybody have an answer for Google Maps that isn't like, hey, sign into your account? Whoop. Fuck. That's not great. Oh, okay. Actually, this is good. Okay. I guess I need to zoom out a little bit because I don't want everybody to fucking super hyper focus where I live. I guess a place to go would be over here. This is gonna be a better spot to do all this stuff anyway. Then I'll pop you guys out. Hey, what's up? Hey, Eric. Where to find Ko-fi? You should just be able to do Ko-fi. There you go. Yeah, and also apologies for any, like, literally I started kind of, like, pushing my Ko-fi, and then I was like, hey, I'm gonna go away for 2 weeks, bye. You know that monthly sketch page that I promised you guys? I can't upload the last one for 2 weeks into the next month. Oops. That was a whoopsie on my part. But yeah, it should just be Invisoguy. You can find me everywhere as Invisoguy. Beep boop beep. Mozilla, let's go. Bonk. There you are. Let's take y'all out. Bonk. Okay. So, this is Canada. This is the world, actually. You might have heard of it. It's pretty big. So, this is Ontario, my home province, where I am from and was born. Most people in Canada live along this border to some weird country that's all fucked up. I don't know what the name of it is. And so that's along the lines where I live. And so my mom, who is originally from the East Coast, which a lot of people who are from East Coast America get confused. I always say I'm part of the Eastern Standard Time zone, which a lot of people consider synonymous with the East Coast, which is just not the case. So I'm like loosely based around Toronto. And everybody's like, oh, you're from that time zone, so you must live, this must be the coast of Canada. And it's like, no, Canada goes up and out over here a little bit above Maine. And so, my mom is actually from this province over here, maritime province called Nova Scotia, which means New Scotland, if you need a lesson in linguistics. So she's from here. Almost all of her family lives out here. They're fantastic. She's the youngest of... Why am I giving everybody my personal info? Also, my pinned message is not relevant anymore. Please go away. Unable to update. Okay. Do we really need another Scotland? I'm fond of it. I think it's fun. If you're down bad in New Brunswick, are you horny on... Polarish? What? That was incredible. What? Who wrote that joke for you? That's incredible. Thank you. So yeah, mom's from Nova Scotia, and I don't actually know the timeline of stuff. She met my dad at a party somewhere, and he's from you know, this zone, and then moved out here to be with him and start a family and stuff, and that didn't go the best that it could have, but it didn't go the worst. And so they've been divorced for a really long time, but she's still been living here because her whole fucking everything is based here. But she finally retired, and so she needs to move her whole dang life from roughly over here all the way up in the wheel, over here. So that's what we did. We hired a moving truck. I was originally supposed to drive the moving truck out there, but then the prices were absurd, and my mom could just get movers for a little bit more. So she's like, fuck it, I'll just get movers. They'll lift all the stuff for me. That's way better. So we got movers. And since I'm a bad son, and I can't drive stick, and my mom's car is a stick, we couldn't just do shifts. So we left Toronto-ish. What day was that? That was July something. Maybe the 2nd? Who's to say? July... I think it was... Hey! Somebody supported me. Private guy, thank you. Wait, is my Ko-fi... There probably should have been a noise for that. I'll look into this more later. I'm about to do ish. Ooh! Moves are hard. They're difficult. So yeah, we decided we were going to stop about halfway between good old Nova Scotia and Ontario. Usually we take a break in Ottawa or near Ottawa because we have family who lives there, and then that just like kind of cuts down on stuff. But we figured it made a lot more sense to rest halfway, and so we went to a little town. Hey,
Ko-fi subscription from
hey, there it is. Thank you so much. Was this a road trip or a move? It was a move. But it was mostly road trip for us. What just happened? I hit one of my buttons that usually does things, and now everything's a satellite image. I'm scared. So we rested in Montmagny, which is a cute fucking little Quebec town. Not quite right on the St. Lawrence. And yeah, hey, who's real? Thank you. We rested there, and this is the segment where I'm going to pull up my photo library and begin showing you my trip. So we were in Montmagny. I guess I could just show desktop. This is probably risky, but who cares? 2,434 kilometer U-Haul in a U-Haul, fuck. 5 times for your Ko-fi? So, oh no, private guy, that sounds bad. I hope you didn't get charged 5 fucking times for my Ko-fi. We'll see. We'll see how it go. Just supported me. You supported me. Thank you for becoming a ghost member. Man, I'm not good at telling stories. Anyway, we went on a road trip, and it was nice. We rested in Montmagny. Monitor 1. Here we go. Photos. This was the first photo the day I left. Took a picture of a little bird. And there's a bird. And then this is a gas station somewhere. And then this is Montmagny. If you don't know, Quebec has a lot of churches. The French were very religious when they settled. So yeah. And there's a fountain. There's a river. There's a river some more. Oh, here's what the downtown looked like. Looked real cute. There was lots of arts. Look, there's little balls hanging from all the trees around town, which was fun and funny. My mom kept pointing at stuff and being like, well, what's that? And I'm like, that's art. And she's like, no, but what is it? And I was like, it's art. What do you mean, what is it? It's a art. Where is everyone? It's just a small town. You can see there's actually a dude over here playing piano. There's just an outdoor piano that people can play. There's the church. There's some guy walking over there. Yeah, just a small little town. And this was also like Monday, I think. And there's art and stuff. There's this little booth. And then my mom wanted me to take a picture of a doggy bag for some reason. This was our hotel. It was technically a hotel, but it had a motel set up where you walked up to it, and it was nice. I slept like the fucking hardest that I've ever slept in that hotel. Here's us looking out onto the St. Lawrence, which if anybody doesn't know, St. Laurent is the big... Can I get out of the satellite imagery, please? Thank you. St. Lawrence River is the big fucking river that goes from the ocean and allowed a lot of trading and settling to happen in Canada. It goes all the way down here. All the way down here. All the way to Montreal, where it splits. Becomes all fucked up. Splits here. Goes down there. Goes whoop up to Ottawa. Goes all the way down. And notice this. This is the little thing along the border. And then goes out into Lake Ontario. Hey! Life Vale! Got to catch a ghost stream. Hope you've been doing well. I've been doing okay. We're talking about that now, actually.
Finally get to catch a ghost stream.
Thank you.
Doing well.
St. Lawrence was in Blood. Yeah, St. Lawrence was in Bloodborne. Yeah, they were. Man, one of my shortcuts is change it to satellite imagery, and I don't like it. So yeah, we were along the St. Lawrence, which was cool because we've never really driven. Usually we drive, I think, this highway. What are you? What are you? What are you? No, actually, what are you? A20? I don't know. Anyway, usually we're not very close to the St. Lawrence, so there's not very good pictures or views. But this time we did. And so it was very cloudy and also smoky because of wildfires and stuff, which was a real drag. And unfortunate. But yeah, it's a big old muddy water. Very muddy. There was a cool RV park over there. And a little bunch of pictures. There's some more rocks. This was a cool little park. Was that Blink 182 or Hawthorne Heights? There's no way to know for sure. There's no way to know for sure. Okay, there may be a chance that I'll like very aggressively go, oh, and I can't like show anything. I thought I curated this, but there's a chance that people are in photos that I don't want them to be. We saw this fucking big tall spire on the side of the road and decided that we'd go visit it because it's just this big ass spiral staircase that goes into the side of the mountain. And then we got over to this like the second layer and there's just a creepy St. Mary statue kind of looking at you when you get up there, which was fun. And that was fun. And then you're up at the very top and you're supposed to be able to get a good view of the St. Lawrence, but again, it was real hazy. So Weeping Angel, yeah, don't blink and all that. And not a great view. There was also a cute little class of little baby children who, like, as soon as we got to the top, were coming out of this forest back here, forest and mountain. And I was like, oh god, French children, let's go. Here's some, this is right as we're getting into Nova Scotia. We skipped a lot of time because I slept a lot. I'm a very bad co-pilot. Some spooky windmills on account of fog and also wildfire stuff. And this is us. Arrived in Nova Scotia. This is, where is this? Somewhere. We're playing GeoGuessr, but with my own photos where I definitely know where I was. Nothing scarier than French. Have you seen how they riot? I encourage it. More power to them. So we got there, and then this is around where my family cottage is, and this was like my first night, and it's kind of rainy. It's rainy AF, and apparently had been that way for like several weeks, which is very East Coast of Canada. It's just nice. Here's me down by the water, and you can see. Oh, this is also the first time I've been here since Hurricane Fiona, which like severely fucked up Nova Scotia really badly, including like our area, because this is like literally the ocean, and our cottage is like back there. And yeah, so like there's tons of like forests and stuff down, like huge rocks that are meant to like help with erosion, like had been completely moved, and so it was like quite a dramatic reveal for me personally. And more picture of the water. Oh, I did take a spider, trigger warning, spider was eating a fly. And I was like, cool. That's nice. Here's another day where I went down and it was real cloudy and I was like, okay. Not very good picture day. And then it was sunny the next day. And it was nice. And this is the cottage. Here's this is Ellie. A good pup. A neighbor's pup at the cottage. Who is very no bite. likes to yell, run up to everybody. Literally, when we drove in, she ran out and barked to us. There are a lot of free-range dogs in this area, but they're all well-trained, and they'll go back to where they need to go, and they're not going to actually hurt you or nothing. And I'm usually pretty firm about, like, train your fucking dogs, and if you don't train them, then put them on a leash. There's Ellie. We were just having a conversation with our neighbor, and Ellie's just very patiently waiting outside, which was very cute. Very cute. I went to go see a play put on by a theater troupe called The Ships of 1801, I believe. And it was basically a really cool musical about it was a loose excuse to sing kind of folky tunes and also make some jokes, because it was just kind of like the plot of the play is there's an old lady and it's her birthday, and she's a Scottish lady on this farm in Nova Scotia, and their neighbors, they're the Irish or whatever, and they are at each other's throats, but they really love each other. And that was fun. I got muted at some point. How long ago was that? When did that happen? I probably did that to myself, to be honest. Anyway, we left our cottage. We had to leave early because people were renting it. And last thing he said was, you finishing the play recap? Oh, okay. Yeah, we left our cottage. And my mom and my sister decided that I had never gone around Cape Breton, which is a really specific area of Nova Scotia, as seen. Come back to me, maps. As seen here. This is Cape Breton Island. Who's subscribing? Whitehawk. Whitehawk, thank you so much for subscribe.
Just got here. Was there a play about soup?
There was not a play. Wait, there might have. Wait, there might have been soup in the play. There may or may not have been soup. Non-zero chance that there was soup. Whitehawk, thank you so much for 34 months. That's so many months. I appreciate you. Welcome in. So I'd never been up to Cape Breton Island, which was an island, but then they built one little causeway. And so they decided, and there's a big provincial park that you can drive through, and so we went up. Did we go this way? Either way, we drove up. Okay, we drove up here and way around all the way. This was a big day. This was like a 6-hour ordeal, all the way up and around the Cape, and it was really cool and very scenic, and I loved it. And I'm gonna show you pictures of that right now. Hey, who's doing a pet? Thank you. Chrisu, hello! Chrisu, we're talking about the East Coast. You might have heard of it. I went to Cape Breton for the first time, and it was cool. Where's my stuff? Let's see how many times I can open the same folder. So yeah, we went in the morning, and we were like, we're just gonna spend a whole day going around the Cape, showing Viz the Cape, because they've never been there. Except the Cape, I learned you don't call it the Cape, because Cape is not what the locals call it. They call it Cape Breton. They call it, what is this provincial park called? National Park, National Highlands, but it's specifically like the route is called something, and I forget because my brain is poop. Subscribing for Eastern Canada, hell yeah. Christu's from the big T-Rex that fell on its face, ish. I don't know if everybody else sees it, but yeah, this is the big long fat tail. It's got a little leg. It's got some spikies, and then this is its head, and there's its T-Rex arm going. Rah! Anyway, so yeah. We started a little journey, and took a big picture of some weird mining ship as we were crossing the Cape. Oh, I remember where this was. This was right as we got gas, and I'm looking out on the causeway that gets you to Cape Breton. So Cape Breton's over here. Mainland Nova Scotia is still what we're on, and that's what I'm looking at. Yeah, it is like a Godzilla. And then there's a handful of car pictures where we're crossing the causeway. There's the big ship. There's a big old mining thing. Quarry, I guess is what they call those. We passed the good old Mo. Gotta stay a night at the Mo. You know? That should be their tagline. Gotta stay at night at the Mo, you know? Mo. From Cape Breton to get home. Yeah, that probably exists. Cape Breton. Ba-deep boop. Oh yeah, you would from Sydney. Sydney's like the big smog in Cape Breton, as I understand it. We did not go to Sydney because I think we went zoop, and we went down here. However, we did run into trouble later where we made a wrong turn and we kind of fucked ourselves. I don't remember what we did. I think it might have been here. Little Narrows might have been where we fucked up. Yeah, we were gonna take a turn here, but we just kind of kept going to get back up here. No, that's kind of dumb. Either way, we fucked up a turn somewhere, and it cost us. Oh, you know what it is? It's here. It's here where we meant to go up over here and then back around and go this way, but we just kept driving, and then we're like, we might as well cross on the ferry because well, fuck it. And then we went back down here. So the Mo. Here's me taking pictures of this, trying to take pictures of scenery in a moving car because I don't know what's in store for me. Hello, Coast Ghost. Hey, Raving. I took a picture of a shanty-ass fucking building because I like those. Here's just small town-ass Cape Bretons. Bunch of Cape Breton stuff. Here's some East Coast-ass towns and scenery that I like quite a lot. And so I'm taking pictures way before we get into the national park. I'm just kind of excited. Hey! Bryce! Thank you for subscribing. 27 months, thank you. InvisoTries indeed. So here we're going. You can see a shit zillion trees coming up. So we're getting close. Where the fuck is this? I don't remember stopping here. Oh, you know what? We didn't. This is a picture that I took as we were driving past, I think. Trees. There's the chorch. There's some swamp. There's some trees. Some more trees. A couple more trees for you. And there's Lenora, which is a distillery. And we just drove past it because I had no interest in going inside here. But apparently there's like cottages up on the hill where you can rent them and just like do fancy whiskey bullshit. Which is what people like to do, I guess. I took a couple pictures. I found a cool graveyard. I don't think the pictures do it justice, but it was a cool graveyard. And I literally was like, hey, I want to take a picture of that graveyard. And then my mom fucking pumped the brakes and was like, okay, go run, take a picture of that graveyard. And I did. And I might use it for reference for stuff. We'll see. I love... Anytime I see a graveyard and, like, graves are old enough to be fucking, like, falling over and shit like this, I'm like, oh! I get really excited. Who lives there? Who's dead there? Is that on the left, huh? What do you mean? A Dark Souls mimic? What do you mean? What over here? Quigley? Oh, Quigley? You think Quigley's a mimic? Oh, Quigley's been here for years. Anyway, I like graveyards. This is down by a big old golf club. I'm sure I can find it on the map if I remember. It was not Inverness. It must have been before that. Naboo, Port Hood. Was that it? I'll probably just look up golf. And I'll find out where the fuck everything is. Was it Inverness? Cabot, Cape Breton. This might have actually been it. Yeah, this was it. Oh my god, I just suddenly noticed I'm feeling very sick. I've only seen a graveyard like that, and it was next to a retirement home. That's grim. I don't feel very good. So, we stopped. We went down to the waterfront. I took some pictures of the dunes, some ships and stuff. I took a couple selfies. Hopefully none of those are in here. Here's a bunch of fancy-ass golfer fucking turf. We're fancy-ass schmancy golfers like, what's his name? What's the hockey guy? Hey, Chrissy, who's the hockey guy? What with the hockey? You know the one. Wayne Gretzky apparently golfed. Here was an attempt at a panorama to give you an idea of the situation. There's the little island out there. And here's the little boardwalk. And you go over here, and there's that and that. Yeah. And then this is an awful picture. Also a bad picture. Another pano. Trying to be artsy and get close to the fucking ground like a big tough guy. Trying to take pictures of stuff. I really loved this fucking modern house. It all looks like it's fucking beechwood. It's like really simple. Oh, hey, Lovesick. Hey, guys. The ghost of Christmas dinner. Hello. Lovesick, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. If you don't know me, I'm Invisoguy. I'm a good vibe ghost. Right now, we're just going through photo albums because I've been away for 2 weeks on a pseudo vacation out on the East Coast, and I'll show you where. This is where we're going. This is where we're doing. We're doing Cape Breton of Nova Scotia, which, if you don't know where that is, here's your perspective. There you go. Vacation pics, yeah. Hey, Reb. Ghost of Christmas dinner. I love dinner. Vacation pics. Welcome back, Vis. Thank you, Reb. I'm excited to be back. Hello. Sable Island. I want to go here. Who's this guy out in the middle of? Is this Canada? Who do you belong to? Hey. Tiefling fan, thank you so much for subscribing for 22 months. I'm gonna cry about it for a second if that's okay with everyone. We're gonna get satellite imagery for a sec. Eh. Good time. Thank you. Where? Satellite. Ooh, kind of fancy though. Lots of sand. Yeah, that's some fancy people stuff. Is this where all the smileys in chat come from? This island? Yeah, probably. Anyway. Cape Breton. Thank you. I'm gonna go back to layers because the satellite imagery makes me uncomfortable for some reason, and I don't know why. Where were we? We were at the golf club. I was looking at this house that I just kind of thought was cool. It's like worn down wood, but it's all like really simple shapes, but they've got like a deck on top. It just looked like a really economic use of space, and I was kind of interested in it, so I took a picture. And then I took a picture down. This is where all those pictures were from before. I took a picture from up here. The boardwalk. I love a boardwalk. I love to walk on boards. It's very good. And then here's some more car photos that we all love. Hey, there's LeBlanc's store. Think they're closed up for now. Oh my god, they were established in 7952. Holy shit. They're from the future. No wonder their shit looks all banged up. Car pictures. Look at all the pretty. Holy shit. Hello? Who'd I get? I got a little guy in my photo. Is that a bug? Are you a bug? Pixel bug. Anyway. So this is us driving on by. Looking at some fancy fields. Here's some this. This is basically the experience. Stylized sheep. Oh. Thank you, Cap Aaron. Oh, no. This is probably hell for my bitrate, but what are you gonna do? Beep boop beep. Did I do another one? I must have. Here's another dot move for you. Nope. Dot move doesn't want to open. More pictures, please. Here's some. Oh, dot move has decided it wanted to open. QuickTime is responding. Just kidding. It's crashing. Just kidding, it's crashing. There it is. There you are. Anyway. Stop moving. Yeah. And there was this cool bridge and river situation that I was like, hey, let's stop. I want to take pictures of that. So we stopped, and then we doubled back, went down the road. And then the next couple pictures are from there. And they're real nice. Look at how nice. Also, I kind of came to a head with my iPhone. I fucking hate taking pictures in 4:3. It bothers me so much. It's technically a higher resolution. Like, the only thing that I do if I narrow it to 16:9 is it cuts off, like, this part and, like, this part. It looks really peaceful. And believe you me, it was. Hey! Thank you. Took up the pictures in the middle of the road. There's some water. This is what it looks like off to the left of the bridge. Very nice. Very tranquil. There's how it looks to the right of the bridge. Hey, guess what? It's more tranquil. Nova Scotia is just like this all the time. Squared Sumo is playing Dave the Diver. That's so excellent. And I just like the wooden bridge. It's cool. Oh no, you can see parts of me. Disgusting. More car pics. Here's the little bridge. Don't look at me. We were going around a curve. Bellevue restaurant is in 1 kilometer. What, free Wi-Fi? Yo, huge. Cabot Trail is where we went. I'm so dumb. We ran around the Cabot Trail, is what it is called. Non-spectral hands. You don't know. No, look. The only hands I got. The only hands I got are these ones. This one. Or to point at stuff with. And here we go. Here's where it actually starts. Holy fuck, sir! I didn't notice you when I took this picture. Are you okay? No! Ah. Thank you for the screes. Sir, this is a horror movie villain. Christ alive. Okay. So this is the first this is the first real big view we get. You see the ocean on the left, and there's big old coasts and stuff. And it's nice. So, however, because the weather had been so since before we got here, it was a super nice day. It was so fucking awesome. And here's the ocean, and there's the ocean. Off to the left, there's a little island. It looks like it could be a turtle. No whales. Every time I look at the ocean, I will be looking for whales. Yeah. And then again. Ocean. It was really pretty. It was just real cool. And it was just this fucking 1,000 times. More car pictures. Taking pictures of things on the side of the road. There's stuff moving. Look how cute all the fucking buildings are. There's a bunch of lobster and crab traps. And more houses. Why can't I see a timeline on this dang thing? Oh, there we go. More car pictures. I'm trying to take pictures of the horizon. What are you gonna do? There's a big old stuff. And bridge. I took a picture of the church as we were going past it because it was a fancy looking church. I got 3 pictures of the churches. And then there was this like cool little park in one of the towns we passed. And here's an old fisherman man, which are very common out this way. And there's a little, I don't know, this looks like a Texas lighthouse. If I had to describe it, I hope it's not, and I suspect it's not, but yeah. There's a stump, and there's a bunch of fish. I'm describing the things that are in the picture. So, because the weather was so cool and rainy for so long before we got here, I think the perfect, can my pinned message that I'm on a vacation please unpin? Unpin after customized pin time. 1 minute. We can unpin that one, guys. We've done it. Unable to update. Cool. That's just my pin message forever now. There was an incredible low-hanging cloud and/or big old thing of fog that was rolling in and making direct contact with Cape Breton. And it was really fucking cool, and it definitely was difficult to capture its majesty in pictures, which is just always the way that it is. But So here, we're officially actually in the park. As you can see from tent. Red, white, and blue. How dare can I steal that? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait, that's true. That was actually... You've got a great point, TRM. That was literally... A lot of Cape Breton is actually a ton of French communities. So, oops. I'm on vacation forever now. Oh, no. I'll have to be on vacation all the time. What terrible fate. What terrible night for a curse. So anyway, big-ass mountains. Lots of vegetation and trees. And then we rolled up to this big-ass cliff face. That was really cool. And I was like, I want to climb that. How long would it take for me to climb that? A very long time. And that's us in front of that same cliff face. Taking pictures up. And here is the very first look-off. So we drove up here. And then there's these little pull-offs. Can't get a good angle on it because I'm never taking a picture of the pull-offs. Vegetabiliation. Yeah. So you can see this big old like fog system like rolling in and like kind of hitting the island. And it was really cool. And my mom kept being like, oh, this is so sad. Usually you can see the ocean and it's so pretty and you can see the beach. And I'm like, Mom, it's fine. This is also cool. What do you mean? Why are you apologizing for an act of God that is also like super unique? And like the next time I come here, I'm not gonna get this experience. You know? There's a random person. Here's the big old cloud system. As you can see, the ocean kind of disappears into it. There's rolling into the thing. Boop, boop, boop. More cool islands that I tried to take a snapshot of while in a moving vehicle. This has no cash value in case you were curious. More fog. Look at this shit. It was so cool. So the ocean is right below here, but you can't see it at all. And it's just this big fucking cloud / fog system just whoosh right into the island. And I thought it was really neat. And cool and interesting. And way more interesting than if it was just like, you look down here, it's like, oh, it's just blue. It's just some blue. You've seen some blue before. Like, the ocean's cool and beautiful. And I do like it. But, like, when you've looked at the ocean once, you've looked at it, like, a couple times. And you kind of get the deal. So, this was maybe my favorite pull-off. It's hard to see, but this is one of the biggest peaks. And these pixels are actually people climbing the ridge of this mountain. You can kind of see a couple of them. A lot of them are trees, actually. And it was just real neat. And then here's the big cloud system coming in, making contact down here. Do I try? Oh! Very good old. So that's where it came from. Zoop. And then there's a bunch of people over on that ridge. They had to walk like 2 hours from like way over here somewhere. Everyone is stealing from the land of windmills. France, wait, doing research. France started using theirs in the 1790s, and Netherlands in 1575. Wait, do you mean their flag with the red, white, and blue? Are we trying to get to the bottom of who used red, white, and blue first? Actual mountains are amazing. I really want to go to the West Coast. I need to do a West Coast road trip if and when I'm like settled down and actually move somewhere. Which the plan is to move to the East Coast. Because I like it there, but I'd love to go to the West Coast first. Chrisu, I sent you a Snapchat of this, because we went to a place to use the bathroom, and there was a corgi. And I was just awkwardly trying to take pictures of this person with their dog. There. And there's a pup. Well, they weren't, like, necessarily, like, wanting me to. Here's another, like, valley with 2 mountains on the side, and here's that big cloud system still swooshing in. Which just looked fucking cool. Hubby, hey! Dog! Spaghetti is in pain, excuse me. Grew up in Cali and moved to Florida, the land of no elevation change. Hell yeah. There's some cloud. Boop boop. Here's some... Oh, this was cool. So here's another pull-off where we've got a bunch of plaques. Information on the wildlife, and you can see out way far. And then the ocean's still over there. And there's a big cloud system. Cloud and Valley. It was just cool. It was neat. My chair is driving me crazy. My chair is slowly sinking over time. Florida, where a minor storm surge submerges the entire peninsula. Listen, Nova Scotia might get there. It's not great. No, Nova Scotia might become a fucking island in my lifetime. Like, that's something that I feel like could probably happen. Which is wild. Because, hey, let's go back to the map. Remember when we were using the map? If you don't know, Prince Edward Island is the island province. However, there is a peninsula connecting the mainland to Nova Scotia. And it's like realistically, it's like not that big. And it's like right next to the ocean. And so when you're crossing, I think, where is it? Maybe it's just here where it feels like you're right next to the ocean because you are. But obviously there's a shitload. It's about whenever I think of PEI, I think of zombie game Unturned. What? No. I've never heard of that. Zombie game Unturned. Images. Is this by like a PEI dev? Wait, explore, build, survive. Did it take place in PEI? Because that's kind of awesome. It's free to play Minecraft and takes place on PEI. That's awesome. I might have played this. Was this on the Xbox Live Arcade originally? This zombie face just looks so familiar. Maybe I'm thinking of like the Minecraft Man Dream or whatever the fuck. Okay. Photos. Continuing on. When I released it was PEI, I had to go check the bridge. Yeah. The bridge was cool. The Confederation Bridge, if you haven't ever seen, is very neat. So here's, I think, a little bit farther down from that look-off. Yeah, this was a different look-off, and then we could start seeing the actual coast and then the clouds coming in. Yeah, it's just fucking cool. I mean, look at how neat. Beep, boop, beep. There it is again. This is the lookout. There was a gazillion seniors taking pictures, but I was in the same fucking boat, so who am I to judge? Bunch of clouds. Cloud. More clouds. And here's us coming down to it. It looks cool. It was just a neat trip. And I'm really glad that I did it. I was kind of down on it because I was like, do we have to leave so early in the morning just for this dumb thing that, like, I can come back here and do any other day, any other time I visit? And they were like, no, we're going to go do it. And I'm glad that I did because I was being a little fuck. Little grouchy little gremlin guy. Okay, so we drove down, finally drove down. We were on kind of flat thing. We drove a little bit out of the provincial park because no one can live there. And so here's a little town, a cute little town we drove into. And they had a little lighthouse. And I liked it. Oh yeah, we had an ongoing bet. When we left in the morning, my sister was like, hey, so how many lighthouses do you think we're going to see today? And I was like, I don't know, 20? And my sister was like, I think you've got the right order of magnitude, but maybe just a little bit too much. I bet 14. And then when we asked my mom, she was like, oh, I think 12. And so, spoiler alert, by Price is Right rules, my mom fucking won by a long shot because we started becoming very desperate about the definition of lighthouses as we carried on our journey and found that there weren't actually very many legit lighthouses. I always like that too, Viz. Once you get me out and about it, don't mind them much. Actually leaving is always like, but I don't wanna. Yeah. I checked what sea level rise would be necessary to Island Nova Scotia, and it's 30 feet, which is a lot. Oh, okay. Well, then fuck it. We're doing great. We'll never die. Nova Scotia will live forever and never sink below the sea. You heard it here first. Here's a little rocky beach. And some ocean that looks real appetizing down there because it was real hot. And we've been driving in the car for a while, and I was like, I want to fucking swim so bad. Here's some seagulls. Just seagulling. As they do. Full-size lighthouses? No, definitely not. But like, this is probably like, so for example, the lighthouse we saw a million years ago when we left the place where my cottage is where the original lighthouse was, but it's a replica. So it's not functioning, and it's not functional, and it's all automated, but like literally inside is completely gutted and it's not serving the same purpose. Where was that? Beep boop beep. Nope, that ain't. Yeah, there it is. That's the original. That's what the original lighthouse looked at like. But apparently it burned down at some point, and they rebuilt it a replica. You can go inside. You can buy ice cream, which is what lighthouses are for, as I understand it. Anyway, beep beep beep. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. There we go. Did a little pano, little Pinot Noir. How the heck do you burn down a lighthouse? Aren't they usually stone? No. No, a lot of the time they're wood. Depends on the lighthouse. And also very easily because, you know, it used to be done and lit with fire. So, kind of outdated it turns out? No, totally, yeah. Like, they're not everywhere and they don't need to be. But I was definitely surprised. I thought, like, we were at least going to see, like, because lighthouses still exist and are automated, or usually for cultural reasons, you'll just keep them. Or you'll, like, make a replica in the same place because it, like, was genuinely important for, like, the settlement that was established there. And so usually I think they're very cool. And we only saw, by the end of the day, we only saw, like, 4. This is maybe my favorite picture I took in the whole things. Just when I was looking out here, I was like, this is the most Nova Scotian picture ever. So you can see this dilapidated little house. You can see a good old normal house, and then just look at that fucking layered ass small town Nova Scotia shit. It's incredible. I love it. Welcome back, Viz. Thank you, JJ. Man, I sure wish I could unpin this this fucking comment that says I'm on vacation. Hope you had a good trip, Viz. We were just talking about it. We're mostly just going through photos. Look at how blue the sky is and the ocean. It is just nice. Most people don't want to live in that lighthouse. They're cowards. I want to live in a lighthouse. Maybe not. So this is a little bridge that we crossed over, and there was like a whole park. Whoops. To the left over here. And there was like people jumping in the water under the bridge and swimming and stuff. It was nice, and I wanted to fucking get in this water so bad because it was a hot dang day, and I was just like, oh my god, let me into ocean. And there's just a bunch of beechwood, and there's the people swimming. And this is down on the other side on the beach. Did we reach the end of our playlist? I guess maybe we did. Oh, okay. I don't know how long ago that happened. Also, I just noticed we're not on shuffle. Hello? Okay. Art somewhere the lighthouses keeping pays incredibly well because it's a fucking commitment to do that job, for sure. There's no pinned comment on my end. Oh, okay. Fantastic then. Well, then I'm crazy, which is fine. Yeah. And then, boop. And then that's on a beach, and it looks real cool, and look at all those rocks that you want to climb. I want to climb every single one of them. Oh! You were the bid leader! Congratulations, Raving. Everybody start clapping for Raving. You earned this. And this is looking back up the coast from that same beach. And this is the bridge. Hey! Scammed. Muzz, thank you for the 2 bits. That's fucking funny. And then, where are the fricky... This was another pull-off where you could still see that there was like a fog system, but we could like actually see some of the beach. And it was nice. Hey! 2! Bitch. Alright now, let's all behave. It's okay. Listen, there's money. Everybody can give me money as much as they feel comfortable with, and nobody has to compete about it. So, we needed to stop for food, and we stopped at the fucking loveliest little place called the Roses and the Piccadilly Cafe, I believe. Oh, it's happening. Polaris, thank you for 58 bits. Here's what I got. 113. Pride flag. Yeah! So this was the fucking coolest little house. And it was a house, and I needed to take a picture of this lobster birthday card because I needed to show it to Barry. And it's just incredible. So, this is a little cafe on Murphy Road. Also, there was a cow who was very busy over there, working very hard.
Is today my birthday?
Is today my birthday? I don't think it's my birthday. There's a cow working very hard. Look at all the flowers. This is out front of there. I just thought that was nice and looked nice. Me trying to be fucking artsy. Me cropping so that there's not any modern technology in the frame. You can't see those wires. Realizing I need to dial in on something. This is the church directly next to this cafe and art studio. And of course a graveyard. So I was a happy little guy. And this is Salty Roses and the Periwinkle Cafe. Not Piccadilly. What the fuck is a Piccadilly? So it was so fucking cute. Old ass house. And they had a patio. And you could stay at the places above. And there was a little, hey, have a toonie. Thank you for the toonie. A dill picky. Thank you for the toonie. Goon. 124. Thank you for resubscribing for 7 months. Welcome back, Vis. Thank you so much. I feel very welcome. And you can see the clouds still. So we decided to eat here. We met a dog named Luna who has one eye. One little eye, and they were so old and so friendly. They were like the cafe dog. They were so good. There's Luna. So good. Good pup. Good pup. Here's me trying to take a lot of pictures of this bee who was going to town on these flowers. There's a good one. Bee. Bee. Did you give them lots of scritches? I can't. They seem very fluffy, and I'm allergic. I would have gotten very itchy. They were not unloved, for certain. Everybody else could have contributed to that situation. There's a little bee butt for you. Them getting in there. Here's my little walkthrough. This is the front entrance, and because I'm an anxious person. No! You could see too much of my reflection there. It's disgusting. Nobody do anything. So here's the craft shop. I hate... Anyway. Look at all these crafts. Got paintings and earrings and postcards and knitted stuff. And other things. And clothing. And jewelry. And here's the front end. And this is where the cash is. And right back there, the person's literally working on and doing art. Which was super cool. And of course, I go to stop to be like, oh, I want to see back there. But I stopped for about 1 second. I was like, I feel creepy. I need to move on. Here's the craft. And then in this next room over here is where the kitchen is. And therefore, the line... for getting food and stuff. And this is the kitchen, just a real ass house kitchen over there. And then the bathroom is over here on the right, which you can't see. And then this is like another room with seating and lots of pictures and pretty paintings. And look at all these paintings, and you can buy all of them, and they'll give the money to the artist. So it's like kind of also like a gallery. Look at this fucking amazing painting. So good. People are so talented. It's crazy. This place is so fucking cute. If you're ever in Cape Breton, I cannot recommend this place enough. And then I tried to poke my head out the window to wrap up this filming, and I just focuses on the screen, as you do. The name is delightful, but also fucking impossible to remember. So there's that. And this is the kitchen. Very cute. What the heck? This place is so charming. Dude, I know. There was also... I was talking about how you could stay up here. There was a little man. Where is there a good... Do I have a good picture of the front? I certainly don't. Because why would I have done that? You silly fool. There was a baby. There he is! You can see him! There was a person who was staying up there. And they just had their little baby who was there up at the window and was just waving at people downstairs. They were famous. It was fucking cute. I'm very excited I happened to get that in my video. Sorry. Yeah, if you're ever there, big recommend. Go check it out. And they had a real good brekkie sandwich with pickled onions, and it was fucking good. What the fuck was the place called? I can't remember the name. It's I love it so much, but also Salty Roses and the Periwinkle Cafe. Just real cute. Periwinkle Cafe. Yeah. Yeah. We could look it up. Periwinkle Cafe. There it is. So we were up here. Where's my little street man? Boop. Oh, it does not look so nice here today. On the day this was shot. Wow. Whoa. Wow, they are not in season in this picture. Wow, they did so much work with the flowers. I'm like legitimately impressed. Is the cow that is very busy on the other side? No, but there is a bird, so I guess there's that. Anyway. So that's where we were. In Ingonish. If you're ever in Ingonish, give it a go. Ask for the baby next time you visit? Yeah. I did a baby at Costco the other day, and he was so happy. Dude, on my flight home, there was a baby in front of me. Maybe they were like 1, 2. But they were so good. They were not yelly or cryy the entire time. They were real sweet. I wanted to compliment their mom and be like, your child was so good. Anyway. Periwinkle Cafe. Hey, may I, hello? Oh, this is, on our way out. There was a cool little shot, and as I came down to this bridge, I realized there was an abandoned-ass house over here and a shitload of construction over there. Yep. I got muted again. Why did I do that? Thank you. Point being, there's more pictures and there's stuff. I don't know when. I for some reason am in like reflexively muting myself, and I don't know why. Here's another pull off. We get a good picture of the coast, and we can actually like see it now, which is cool. Panoramic bridge shots are real pretty. Thank you. Panorama is a cool feature. Yeah, I was on this bridge, and then I was like, I need to go look out over here. And I did. End of story. Fuck! Shit. Heck. I hate photos. Photos is the worst application. Okay. Okay. Here we are. Ass. Here we are high up, looking down. Going down. Coming down. I'm so fucking glad I got this photo because we drove past a sign that said Pipai Putai. And I was like, fuck, that's so funny. And then I took out my camera and I was like, I'm not going to be able to get a picture of that. And as we came up to another one, I was like, oh, fuck. And I got a picture of Pipai Putai, which seems like a Celtic way to say PewDiePie, which I thought was very funny in my brain. Yeah. So this is us coming down, and this is us quickly approaching a dead end. Well, not a dead end, strictly speaking. Where we're like, oh, fuck, we went the wrong way. There's the ferry that takes you across a very small Little gap. Where was that? We did figure that out, didn't we? It was like up here. Yeah. So we came... Yeah, we should have turned off here. And we came all the way down here. To the Englishtown Ferry, I believe. Yep. Same guy. And we got on. And it was a very short trip. Just for ferrying people across, and it was fine. Where's my photos? Here we go. Piper Pewter. With bad R's, but I agree, it's hilarious. Yeah! So we just needed to get over there, and we were like, damn, I want to get over there, and then we did. Which is a great story, I know, thanks. And then we went to the Alexander Graham Bell Museum, which is in one of the towns that I don't remember the name of because I'm a bad person. And it was closed. It literally just closed as we drove in there. But the property was really fucking pretty. And so we just did a little wander for a bit. And I suppose I could... Alexander Graham Bell National Historic Site. There it is. It was very cool. This is the main building, which we were not able to go into. Is Alexander Graham Bell Canadian? He worked in Canada largely. I don't remember if he's Canadian. Well, one of our main shitty internet providers. Oops, I just opened Discord. Sorry about that. Oh no! Everyone's gonna see all my information or something. Yeah, maybe. One of our main providers is Bell. We have two internet providers who are big, and it's Rogers and Bell. And one of them is Alexander Graham Bell. That look between the ferry, Manhattan, and Governor's Island, which is like a 5 minutes tops. Yeah, this took like 2 minutes. It's so small. But boats need to get across, and so like clearly they've decided it's like more economical to just do this, which is like it's a free ferry. It's more economical to just ferry people across all day long than like build a bridge here to interrupt potentially stuff going through the channel here. Lots of cool people are secretly Canadian. Yeah, I'm always excited when I find out a secret Canadian. Same in America. Is the company that basically owned every telephone company in America was Bell until the government forced them to break up due to monopoly laws. Man. Lots of cool people secretly, including someone with us right now. Who could you mean? So we just did a little wander. We did see that if you look over there, those are some very choice point-and-click adventure game pixels of a fucking eagle just hanging out. And this was one of the other lighthouses we saw, which I think brought our total up to 4. Not quite 12, not quite 14, not quite 20. Here's the road up to the main building, which is awesome and multi-tiered in a really cool way. And like built, I'm such a fucking sucker for any building that is to any degree like nestled into a hill or a mountain or anything. There's a Canadian haunting the stream. I don't know what you could mean. I simply have no idea what you could possibly be referring to. Anyway, there's the eagle, and here's a real cute little lookout spot. There's just a bench on the side here, and I just thought this was a nice picture with the tree frame in it, and the eagle and the thing, just real nice. Eagle, and then here we are coming home. You can see it's getting a little darker, and that was it. That's Cape Breton. And then here's me out on a walk smoking a weed, I think. And I just thought the sunset looked kind of nice, so I took a picture. What if we said you were a really nice visit? Oh, you don't know. You don't mean that. No, thank you. Thank you. Anyway. Nope. Here's the weed store. Here's the Too Fancy Weed Store, aka in Canada, or in Nova Scotia, excuse me, weed is only sold, I believe, through NSLCs, which is the Nova Scotia Liquor Corporation, maybe. And so they have an area of the NSLC that's dedicated to weed. And I just thought all of these drinks and the containers looked like the most cyberpunky future thing I've ever seen in my life. And I just liked it, so I took a picture. And I did buy some weed. And this is somebody's discarded sweater, I guess. Here is my sister's birth, who owns this van, a very, very cool van, and they were staying at a campground in town where we were staying, and happened to get positioned directly next to this other van of the exact same kind, but a different year. And so they became friends very quickly. The person who was the owner of the other van walked up to us and was just like, "Hi, we're friends now. Here's a creek. This is in the campground. There's a little walk over bridge. We can cross the river that splits the campground. You can walk over. You can't bring your car over there. It sucks. You have to drive all the way around. Here's another sunset picture. They're friends. Cans of Happy Juice, yeah. Here is, this is going to spoil where I was, which actually isn't a huge deal. But one of the places where many of my relatives are based in Nova Scotia is where, what am I doing? Map. Is, beep, boop, beep, boop. Antigonish. Bonk. And Antigonish has a yearly festival called the Highland Games Week, where they do a ton of Scottish ancestral stuff like bagpipes and river dancing and caber toss and shit. It's a whole fucking thing. And we happen to be there for that weekend, and this is them giving out awards for the best band of a bunch of pipers and drummers and bagpipesmen from different places all over Canada. But this is where a bunch of events took place. Like there was a caber toss, and here you can see the pit that they dug for tug of war, which is really intense and very cool. Did they lift a big rock onto a pedestal? No, but they did throw telephone poles. Caber tossing is so sick. It's so fucking cool. It's incredible. And here I am back at the cottage. So we weren't actually staying there, but we visited overnight to do a beach fire, which, as locals, pseudo-locals, we are very responsible about and always clean up. Don't forget, if you do fucking anything on the beach, for the love of God, bring a bag for your fucking trash, and when you're done there, pick up all your shit. So we did a little beach fire on the beach, and there's a nice sunset. There's the coastline, and it's cool. It's just pretty. There's some waterfalls over here somewhere. It's like a 15-minute walk around the bend. I didn't get to go there this year just because we were so pressed for time and doing lots of stuff and moving around. But yeah, they're nice. There's more sunset. There's the old wharf. As you can tell, the wharf is fucked. There's the new wharf. It's not as fucked. There's always at least one or two dudes fishing off the end of this wharf over here every single day. And it's just nice. Take only pictures, leave only footprints, kill only time. That's beautiful. Here's a little, you can see it's a little bit low tidey. I saw something swimming around and I didn't get a good look at what it was, but it was warping the water. So it was something decently big when I was looking over here. Alcove! Welcome back home. I hope your vacay was good. It didn't feel very vacay-y, other than the locale, but it was good. We're going through our memories about it now. And there's the first lighthouse on our trip. Once again, the ice cream lighthouse. It was you? You were swimming? Oh, thank you. Well, it was cool. We also saw a lobster. We right before we started the fire and stuff, me and a couple of my second cousins or whatever the fuck, went for a swim in the ocean, and it was super cold as it's supposed to be, but it was really refreshing and super cool, and we found a tiny little lobster who was just walking around on the ocean floor, and he was not having our shit. He was so ready to fight. He got stanced up so quick. My sister's boyfriend tried to, like, outsmart him and grab him by the tail, and he didn't get pinched or anything, but, like, it was very clear that lobster's reaction time was way better than ours, and we weren't gonna fuck with him. We just left him alone. But it was very cool to see. I've never seen a lobster in this bay. I know they're around because there's fucking lobster fisheries here. And I know tons of people who have lobster fishing licenses, but I've never seen one. This might be my favorite sunset picture. It's just really, I love this blue. And the fade. Oh, wait. You know what we're doing? We might be looking at... Yep. I don't know what you guys are seeing, but I just turned off flux. And hey, hey, things look different now. Hey. And here's more nighttimey. And then the next day, I was like, hey, let's go to a couple things. And one of these things was at the very end of a path. A big old path. There was a cairn. A big old cairn. Angus MacDonald, Hugh MacDonald, John McPherson, soldiers of Prince Charlie. They fought Scotland in the regiment Culloden, Battle of Culloden. This is a cairn honoring the Battle of Culloden. That's it. And it's got a cool view of the ocean. We love a cairn. Not so much in customer service, but like in afterlife, cairns. Can't beat them. This is that same place where my cottage is, and that's the ice cream lighthouse. But from a very different angle. This is way up in the national park that's nearby. That has a huge vantage point. This is a little look off. But there was, like I said, there was Fiona, and she fucking ripped right through here because it's right on the ocean, and there's tons of lack of trees where there previously was a ton. Cairns have quite literally saved your life out on trails. How do you mean? I'm so curious about what you mean by that. Anyway, it was very pretty. It was really cool. I know it's like very duh, but like because a shitload of trees were like felled and like fell down and stuff, now the vegetation here isn't competing for sunlight, so all these fucking flowers moved in like crazy. And are now thriving in these fields because they're not like being out competed by trees, and it just like is a reminder that nature's kind of cool. Without them, I would have been lost as fuck in the mountains. Here's another graveyard with old ass graves. Some of them are tilted. Love that shit. All about it. Huge fan. More graveyard for reference. This is also like right onto ocean, and here's inside the church, which was just unlocked. Very East Coast. Nobody was in. We literally just had the whole place to ourselves, except with also God was there. And it was cool. And then I tried to take a picture out the window to show how close this church and that graveyard is to the ocean, but it was kind of hard to see. There's Cape George Lighthouse. It's a lighthouse. Your last lighthouse. Whoops. And here's, I took a picture of, look at these fucking chairs. Look how fucking cute these chairs are. They're fish. Did you meet the ghost friend? I did not. Apparently there's a ghost ship that likes to show up along the coast where our family's cottage is. And has been sighted by many people, including family members of mine. So like there's something going on there. Like a ghost ship will show up and it'll be on fire and stuff. Katie! Hey Katie! Viz Live, hello! That's a bird, not a fish. Albatrondac chairs. Plarish? That was fucking incredible. Thank you so much for your hard work. Incredible. Hey Katie, we're just going through stuff. So this is, my mom took me on a little detour one time when we were heading back to town from the cairn. This is Cape George, which if you refer to like, oh, I went around the Cape, this is what everybody thinks you're talking about, and they don't think you're talking about Cape Breton. And I made that mistake many times and got corrected very harshly. So like this is Cape Breton, and this is Cape George. So we just like went zoop around here, down back here, and then hung out back there. Listen, Viz, if you've been gone, since you've been gone. Listen to Viz, if you've been gone. I've been saving on my joke in it. Fantastic. I'm so jazzed to hear it. They just yell tourist. Yeah, that's me. That's me. Fucking tourism. We're almost at the end of my curated photos playlist. Playlist? Whatever. So yeah, we went around the Cape. It was pretty. Here is us going to drop my cousin off at the airport in Halifax when we were driving to Halifax. It was fucked. It was so scary. It was so rainy and stormy. tons of people on the road had their four-way flashers on. It was a lot. We got really lucky for the weather for the most part when we arrived. But yeah, it was a little bit fucked that day. Next guy. Here's a cute, this is in Halifax on a street. Here's a cute little tree with a little mini door painted rocks and some little elephant guy and a little cobblestone furnace or something. A little chair and table, and I thought it was cute, so I took a picture. Albacordac chairs. I don't know, guys. Around here, they're called, I know this isn't correct. Around here, they're called Muskoka chairs as a shorthand. I just thought, like, sometimes modern homes, like quote-unquote modern homes, I think look really kind of like soulless and ghoulish. I like a lot of the ideas of modern houses, but often they lose me aesthetically. I thought this fucking modern house looked sick. It has that same thing going on that that early house that we took a picture of has, which is just kind of like the wood looks real nice. And it's just layered really cool with decks and shit, and I just thought it was neat. So I took architecture. So I took a picture of it. Here's just some houses. I was like, I should take some pictures of some typical Halifax houses. There's some houses, everybody. Here, this is maybe outing a bit too much. Here's how fucking cute my sister's apartment is. This is the entrance. Right behind me is the door. This is on the second level of a house. This is looking back at the door. This is the little deck out here, and then these are the stairs that go down. Here's their kitchen. Yes, those are googly eyes on their washing machine and or dryer. Not sure which one. My sister is very angry that these are not meant to be stacked, but are stacked anyway. Hey, heads up. We got ads in 5 minutes. Ads suck. 5 minutes from now is going to be an excellent time to go get a snack, refill your water, stretch, use the bathroom. I know I'm going to do it, so you should do it too. And there's looking back. And then here was my bedroom. Bathroom was cool. This was my sister's boyfriend's office. This is their bedroom, which has a big door, barn door as they call it. And there's the bedroom. And this is a bow that my sister's boyfriend fucking made. He took a wood bow making class and made a fucking bow. Anyway, it's a cool apartment. The next day, I went for a walk in Halifax because we're in Halifax. And I went to the Citadel, which is a big fort for in case Halifax was ever beset upon. Luckily, it didn't actually end up getting any practical use. But it is like, it was perfectly retrofitted with a shitload of cannons and other things and whatnot. So this is Citadel Hill. That's the clock tower, the old clock tower. Citadel Hill is all up here. So if anybody was trying to take the city, and by extension like Canada and stuff, they would have to, this would be the defensive point, and they would have to go up this big fucking hill and deal with, cannons and people shooting at them and shit. I haven't been back in a really long time. I went there once when I was a kid, and it was very cool. That's the Windows XP desktop. It does look like that a little bit. Anyway, it's a big-ass hill. I was very tired by the time I got to the top. I was sweating. Took a little picture of the city. Cute, lush. There is the bridge. There's the smokestacks. The bridge to get into Halifax. Then I just walked around the entire Citadel perimeter, which was a nice little walk. Lots of people biking and running. Here is the fucking actual fort. As you can see, it has a big fucking moat-ass pit with many, I don't know what you call them, battlements, little holes that people could, like, look out and potentially shoot anybody who's stuck in the fucking pit. Yeah. There's this, hey, look, there's the Scotiabank Center. Here's the Citadel Hill Clock Tower, as you saw before. Here's the bay. Here's the fucking most big ship I've ever seen in my life with the largest tubes on the planet in Halifax Bay. And it was cool. And there it is again. Very, very, very big ship. It's hard to get a scale, but holy shit, it was very large. Here's us driving across the bridge, going for a little night to drink and eat with my mom's friends. who live in Dartmouth, which is outside of the city of Halifax, technically, so you got to take the bridge across. Here's a nice little shot to harbor. And there's those telltale smokestacks. Oh, so cool they defend all of Canada from that hill. Yeah, and here's the little house. It's cute. It's cute. It's fucking cute. Don't look at any license plates. Here's me leaving Halifax yesterday morning? Did I come back yesterday? It was foggy as fuck because it was morning, and there's the smokestacks again. Very cool. Literally cool. Halifax, Stanfield, getting to the airport. I'm at the airport, and I hugged my mom goodbye, and the second that I left, like, her earshot and eye shot, I wanted to cry really hard because now she lives there, and I was like, I should have hugged her for a lot longer, and I am trying not to cry in the airport. So I flew Air Canada. Here's the whole fucking deal, which was very cool to me. I've never had a window seat before. Very baby flyer. And let's just look at the whole process, because I think it's neat. Actually, fuck it. Let's save the process for when I be right back from taking a piss break in about 20 seconds. I'm going to throw y'all over to the clip zone. If you are subscribed, you're just going to get to look at old clips. If you're not subscribed, unfortunately, ads are going to start playing. I highly recommend you just fuck off and go do something else for now. And we'll be back in just a little bit. Stay tuned, or don't. Do whatever it is you gotta do. I'll be back in like 3 to 5 minutes. See y'all so soon. Where are all my buttons? There it is. Wait. There it is. Okay. See y'all soon. Everybody of the thing. That's infuriating. Viz, do a backflip. Okay, hang on. Okay, give me 1 sec. Here I go. I'm doing it. Stuck the landing. Hell yeah, hang on, let me just... Thank you very much. Hello, sir. I take umbrage with your shit. Ow, oh my... Oh, please forgive. Oh my Jesus. Holy recovery, Batman.
Oh, yeah. There's Viz on fire.
I feel cold!
Wait, I think...
Wow, these bombs sure are all the way back up at the top, huh? You fuck. You fuck. I'm gonna get hurt. Oh, hey, that hurt him. That was really lucky and not at all skills. Like that, idiot. What's wrong with you? You were too busy singing fucking 9 in the afternoon. God damn it. I forget who made that song, otherwise I'd blame them for my problems. I didn't walk off that ledge, you walked off that ledge. Nobody saw. Nobody knows. Oh my Jesus, what the fuck? No, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to run that one by me again, Dark Souls 2. Our trust is gone. Nothing is true anymore.
Enemy shield. Pretty sure someone's got a shot on me.
That's not pertinent information, right? Thank you so much.
I'm on the way. Stay calm.
I have been down.
Reloading. Enemy down. 1 second. We got this.
Whoa. Are you gonna turn into light particles? Wait, actually, no! I was joking!
Wonder how much of their R&D department is dedicated to fighting us.
Probably millions of dollars in untaxed money.
Oh!
On overriding security so we can get out.
Fucking whoops.
I could still access machinery.
And you trapped yourself. No, I didn't. We've got a... Oh, fuck. We've got a this. I did it. I'm so strong. Hold up. These reinforcement guys for dog tags. Yo! We back. Sorry about ads. That's just what happens. Oh, I need to reset all my goal stuff for the month. Yeah. Beep, boop, beep, boop. What were we doing? Oh, we were looking at the file. We were gonna watch this video. This 2-minute long video, which we don't really need to hear the audio of. You guys been on a plane? It sounds a lot like this. Actually, that's kind of nice. We're gonna keep that going. Wait, hang on. Actually, this is great. Oh my God! Where's the land? Where's the land going beneath us? Why is it going far away? That's crazy! Oh my God! Hey, Zacatron. And then we were above the land, and that was cool to me. I really enjoy flying. It's probably because I don't do it very often, but the novelty of the whole experience hasn't worn off of me. See, I'm like the opposite. I haven't done it enough, and as a result, I'm like really anxious about it. Like, there was a handful of like turbulence that wasn't actually that bad, but I'm just like, is this normal? I'm like looking around at other people. Is this normal to have and happen? How was the plane stuff? Plane stuff was good. I had a person next to me. It was a full flight. There was a baby right in front of me who was fucking excellent. They were so well behaved. No complaints. They also occasionally looked back at me through the crack in the seats, and you just need to make eye contact with babies and like raise your eyebrows and stuff and be like, "Hi, I exist. I see that you exist too."
Please ensure to remove it before securing your oxygen mask over your mouth and nose.
As a long legger, that would be a problem. You look at all the fog and clouds and stuff. Ah, I don't think I talked about this publicly. I need to tell you guys a story. Speaking of vaping, luckily my legs are pretty short, so it's not a huge problem. Big fan of going exactly. That's exactly what I did, Private Guy. I also, like, for 1 second took off my mask and smiled at the baby and then put it back on. Nobody knew. I'm small, I can curl up in my chair and sleep. Yeah. I get more anxious at the airport? That's totally fair, yeah. I'm also kind of disappointed. I wanted to get some Nova Scotian liquor for my friends for their wedding. But because my fucking flight was at 7 a.m., the liquor store that's past security in the airport opens at 7 a.m., which means I can't get my alcohol. And I don't want to check a bag because I have 2 fucking bags, and who needs to check a bag just to get like a bottle of liquor to my friends. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to bring anything back. Yeah, look at how fucking cool. This is when they see the baby. There you go. Whoops. Whoops. I said whoops. And then some pictures. I actually want to see, because at some point from the plane, here it is. I was looking at this and trying to figure out what I was seeing, and then I realized that's the fucking path of a wildfire. You can very plainly see this huge fucking brown devastation where it just fucking tore ass through. And when you see stuff from like this angle, it's like, oh, you can kind of tell where this started and ended. Like, pretty sure it probably started here or over here, and then just whoosh, fucking tore through this poor little town or whatever. Yeah, I just thought that was really neat, being able to see like a hugely visible scar of the wildfire. Yeah, it is terrifying. Wildfires are scary. Look at the windmills. I mean, wind turbines. My sister would kill me. They're not milling anything. They're wind turbines. Yeah, I thought that was super neat, being able to get perspective on actually seeing like wildfire scars. Really neat. I was actually like, I was curious if I was gonna actually see any wildfires, to be honest. Anyway, clouds, and then I think this is us coming into Ontario or something. I wanted to know where the fuck this was, because I was like, why the hell is this water so nasty pants? Anyway, this is us coming into Toronto. Canada, okay, y'all have a lot of fires not too long ago. Luckily, in a lot of places in Ontario and Nova Scotia, at least as far as I know, we've had a lot of rain. It's been pretty moist and stuff. So we've been having an okay time in regards to wildfires. It seems like we're coming back. Anyway, that's the whole trip. That's everything that's ever happened to me in the world. Thank you for attending. I don't tell stories very good, but end of sentence. So, thank you. So the story I wanted to tell was about Highland Games weekend, which we were in town for. We were in Antigonish for. And me, my sister, and her boyfriend went to the quote-unquote beer tent. This was, we hung out here. They camped in town because it's like super convenient for them to just like not put anybody out, and they can just like set up in their van and have everything that they need, including water and a fridge and stuff, and it's really cool. So they stayed here, and do I want to talk about this on stream? I don't know. Anyway, so there's this thing called the beer tent, and you pay $25 to get in, and basically you go in and you buy some drink tickets, and there's live music, which is often very folky and like East Coasty and stuff. It's a good time. Mostly, we realized this year, each admittance on each day of the weekend has a bit of a different vibe. Saturday night's vibe is university college student ages people wanting to drink a lot of beer. And so that's what it is. There's a big tent where the music gets played, just in case like the weather is bad or whatever, and then there's like a semi-open field with some picnic tables and stuff where you can eat, and there's like food available, and it's nice. So we got some fries or whatever, and we hung out, and Meg, my sister, and her boyfriend drank a little bit, and we're drinking, and it was nice. We got to, nope, that was the next day. So we're hanging out, we're just chilling, we're kind of like, we know a couple people here, but most of the people we know who are here are like 50 plus. So like not our age. Like we're all 30-ish, and then like the main audience for this beer tent is like largely 20-year-olds. Like 20-ish year old people who are in university. And that kind of dawned on us, and we're like, man, we feel very out of our element. And the guy who was playing music at the very start was just one dude with an acoustic guitar. I should put the music back on. Apologies for this deafening silence. One fucking dude with a gitter who's just kind of singing somewhat sad songs. And we were just like, man, this is not the vibe. And that was like an hour and a half or 2 hours in. And we got there at like 10. And then after like an hour and a half of that guy, the actual act, who's all like, oh, good jams and stuff, and they feel kind of folky and they're upbeat, come on, and they start playing music that's just instrumental. And then they proceed to get up to the microphone, and they say, hey, we don't have a singer tonight. Our lead singer had a family emergency that they had to attend to and leave for, and their brother, which was the family emergency, passed away this morning. And we were all like, okay, yeah, that's fine. That singer can not be here. That's totally cool. That's totally good. That person needs to take care of what they gotta take care of. Which meant that they had, I believe, their steel pipe man, who was subbing in as a singer, and he literally had printed off lyrics and was reading from them while the band played the songs that they knew very well. And the flutist guy did not, which was fine because everybody else knew the words in the audience and in the band. So they just turned his mic down just a little bit. Just a little bit. His singing didn't need to be good. It just needed to be good enough. And it was. So my sister and her boyfriend are like, hey, the music is like amped up now and we want to go hang and dance for a little bit. I was like, cool. I'm not really about that. I'm just going to sit here in this chair and sing along to the music because that's what I like to do. And then I was doing that for a second and I was like, okay, I'm going to go smoke a weed because that's my vice and that's what I need to do. And so I step away, I step out of the beer tent, and I start taking a little puff from my vape, and I'm like looking into the beer tent, and a fucking security guard like zeroes in on me and starts walking towards me. I'm like, oh no, they look like they're looking at me. That's weird. And then they, in a very loud environment, were like, do you either leave it here or you leave? And I was like, oh, sorry, what? And they were like, you either leave your vape here or you leave. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go then, because this is $100 vape. I'm not leaving my vape. It's not like a $1 vape situation. I'll just go. And so I got escorted out by security. I got kicked out of the event for vaping. Because I didn't know that there was an assigned smoking area. And many of the people who I have, family members who I've told this to that happened, have been like, well, why didn't you just say, like, oh, hey, I didn't know, I'm so sorry, which is how I feel, like I didn't know. But in that moment, I'm so caught off guard, and I'm like, motherfucker, I have broken the rules, I'm about to cry, I just need to comply and be as cooperative as possible. And I did, and they walked me out, and then it was like dead quiet for a while, and they're like, okay, you can walk over here, and I'll get you out this way instead of like the big long roundabout way that you would go through to the main entrance. And they were like, hey, thanks for being cooperative, you know, sorry it's a dumb rule, but like there's like a chance of like starting fires or something. And I was like, oh no, that's okay, I understand, like it happens. And they was like, yeah, listen, I'm not gonna make trouble, like I'm sure you get enough of that as is. And they were like, yeah. And I'm like, all right, I hope you have a good night. I forgot what they said. They said something, and they had cool hair. And I said, hey, I like your hair. By the way, I like your hair. And they were like, hey, I like your hair too. And then I proceeded to go be a sad little vaping boy on the swing set outside of the event, which was fine by me because, like, I was basically done there. I was just listening to the music anyway. And guess what? From the swings, you can both vape and listen to music. So fuck the man. And then you kiss, dude, I fucking wish. No, that's not how my life goes. Like some high school's kid, yeah. Anyway, listen, I'm gonna defend them and their approach to how they approached me, because they probably have to do that fucking 100 times that night. And they don't know what type of person I am. They don't know if I'm gonna be a confrontational piece of shit. And so I, like, understand them starting kind of aggressive and being like, you leave or you leave your vape. Like, I totally get it. Like, they don't know that I'm a cooperative person. So, like, starting at that elevation, I, like, totally get it. So I, like, at no point was like, you piece of shit. However, when I was on the fucking swings, there was a very irate individual who was in university who was screaming and swearing and saying many slurs of the bad F word and stuff about this field and this event, and how these people are full of shit. Why the fuck they kicked me out? And it's just like very clear from this person's demeanor, you got kicked out because of the way you are right now, where you are just fucking aggro. And they were like, I'm gonna fucking fight somebody. They're like, it wasn't the way the night was supposed to go, man. Bullshit. It was like, I was just like trying not to laugh. And then 2 cute girls who maybe also got kicked out of the event came and sat next to me on the other swings, and I had a moment where I was like, I need to ask them how their night's going. And then that moment passed. And then I sat there in silence for the rest of the time. Didn't say anything to those people. And it became too long of a point to where I didn't acknowledge them. And then you can't say anything ever. Whoops. Failed the vibe check for sure. So yeah, I got kicked out for vaping, which is very funny to me. Honestly, super worth it. So yeah, that was the East Coast. Good old week and a half or so. How have y'all been? I've forgotten how to stream. Not that I ever knew how to before, but you know, we're doing it. Oh, hello. We're still looking at Citadel Hill, which we can walk around in, according to the little man, which is cool. Can I drag and drop you, sir? I would like to do that. I would like to reverse all the decisions that I just made. There we go. Drop him in here. Yeah, so this is the Citadel. Big ass fort. It's what you'd think. There's the middle fort. And it's a fort. They've got cannons. They fire the cannons every day at noon, I believe. If memory serves. I'm usually still asleep. Watch the thing on stream. You got it. But yeah. This is what the inside of the Citadel looks like. And you get a little tour. And they tell you all about what the place was for. And ghost stories and cool things. And it's neat. But I did not go in because it was $14 and I was by myself. And I was like... It's cool, but do I care? I do care, but I'm just like, I want to get back home and watch something. What are they firing at? The hypothetical potential invaders who were coming to take Halifax because it's a harbor. Like a really, really important port. Imports tant. Oh, good. We got Stinky Basement song. We love it. What are we? Drunk white women. Here we go. All right, we'll listen to that.
Worst audience members in the world. It doesn't matter where you go, what city you're in, what time of day, what country. It is all right. Now look, white women. During the day, you seem fine, okay? You're shopping organic and you're setting up bachelorette parties. But you have one sip of a rosé and you're like, tonight's about me. There's no stopping you. There's no shaming you. The voice can pierce through. Anywhere there's a drunk white woman from a distance, you won't see them. You'll just hear, French fries. You'll hear it. And yes.
French fries? That's incredible. Are not the white fort builders the invaders? Well, yes. God. Anyway. That was my trip out east. It was fun. I had a good time. I hope y'all had a good July. And now I don't know what to do because I've told you everything that there is to tell on account of me having bad memory, and B, not being the best at telling stories that there is. I'm just excited to be home in front of my bleep bloop machine, and be able to play the video games that are a lot. Time to vibe to the fart sound. Where's my Mozilla Firefox? Boop. French fries? It was really good. Buh. I had a thought that was me. I was actually gonna work on merch tonight. Which basically just requires upscaling a bunch of emotes I made 100 years ago. So that they can go on shirts and stuff. And kind of polling chat and getting chat to help figure out what we're gonna do. But I don't think I'm gonna do that tonight. I literally got home yesterday, so we're just gonna chill. The vibes are not, hey, fucking start grinding it out, idiot. That one game with that one thing, you know the one. Oh, I know the one. I had a thought about playing Gravity Rush. Or Gravity Circuit, not Gravity Rush. Gravity Rush is a different guy. Which is dope, and I bought it. And Barry's playing it. I got a couple games in the Steam sale. Pulled the trigger before I came home. Downloaded Steam on my mobile device so that I could pull the trigger on some fucking some bad decision makings. What about Psychonauts 2? I don't want to jump back into Psychonauts 2 because tonight feels like a very vibey night. Since I'm just coming back and I'm not really sure what I want to do. I got Obra Dinn, which I've never played. And that seems cool. What else did I grab in the summer sale? I got Hylix and Hylix 2, which are RPGs, so that's probably not the streamiest content. Obra Dinn, please. My slowest forgot to check out the summer sale before it ended. I feel that way. Almost every single time there's the big Steam sale, I'm usually like, I'll buy those, and then I don't. But this time I made note, and I was like, okay, it ends on the 13th. I need to pull the trigger on these. I also got Frog Detective, the entire trilogy. So I've downloaded the first game. So there's that. And what other guy did I get? Forg! Obra Dinn is super fun. I still lie to myself. I'll get around to Obra Dinn myself. I feel that way a little bit. I've watched like a decent amount of people play Obra Dinn, which part of me feels like that does ruin a little bit of what Obra Dinn's all about. But to be honest, I wasn't like, I need to give myself a fucking break because I don't take in any information. You managed to contain your wallet and not buy anything somehow. That's fantastic. Speaking of containing my wallet, I also had a thought, which was, hey, Invisoguy, what if you, hey guy, hey Inviso of the guy variety, what if you bought the Final Fantasy 16, even though you weren't excited for that game at all, but then you did play the demo, and despite it all, you were pretty engaged. And so there's that. Frog Detective is so good. Yeah, Frog Detective seems dope. I'm doing a line while watching your stream, so chill vibes feel great. Hell yeah. It's so good, especially if you're going in blind. Yeah, I know a couple things about Obra Dinn. Unfortunately, it's not like the most blind playthrough that there could be. But there have been less blind playthroughs, certainly. I have opinions about Final Fantasy 16. I bet. Hey, Epic Vanguard. Also, as a heads up, this will probably not be a very long stream. Because, as it turns out, if you don't talk for hours on end for 2 weeks, you get out of practice and good habits, and you don't remember how to do it good. And so my throat already hurts. Which is what's going to happen. So I don't know. Man, you know what I miss and want to get back into? I want to play Valheim again. I want to fucking get the crew together and play a Valheim. I like that guy. Thank you for head pats. Appreciated. Oh, thank you, Anonymous, for getting me a bunch of fucking things while I was away. Which actually, after, like, I got those order confirmations, I was like, oh, fuck, nobody's home. These might just be on my front doorstep for, like, another week. So somebody might steal them. But luckily, that was not the case. And I got lucky, and I got the last two, I believe, Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days manga volumes. Of which there are many, which is crazy. And wait, my subtitles knows how to format 358 over 2 days? Shit. No, it doesn't. I was really impressed. It had a dash and everything. So I've been reading that. I also ordered a bookmark from... My water bottle fell over. Don't worry about it. I got a bookmark from... What's the artist name? It says on the bookmark. Smovs. At Smovs. That's a fucking cute Kingdom Heart. Let me show it to you. Right now. Smovs. Save point. Here it is. This is what I got. Look. Look at how cute. It's a little bookmark, and I'm using it to read the Kingdom Hearts manga. It's cute. I also watched a bit of anime. I talked a lot with Katie about Trigun and my opinions about it while I was on vacation, because I started watching Trigun Stampede. having kind of torn through Trigun Original a little bit ago, and now I'm watching Stampede, and I'm almost done. And I have some opinions about those two pieces of media. And yeah, and then I've been watching a little bit of Vinland Saga, which honestly, season 2, I think traditionally a lot of people would probably be down on just because it's not action packed, but so far I fucking love it. I'm really engaged. It's super cool. I'm enjoying it a lot. Try Guys? Try Guys like the man who divorced his wife or cheated on them, what? Vinland Saga Season 2 is great. It's really good. I'm enjoying it a lot. You don't care what anyone says, Stampede is a good anime? I don't disagree that it's a good anime. I actually think it's really fucking fun, and it looks great, and it has cool action. But, man, like, and I know that it's an adaptation, and it's not like the original, and you just kind of have to accept that as, like, part of the... You have to accept the EULA, the user agreement, when you start watching that thing. Like, you can very clearly tell from a distance, hey, this isn't going to be the same as your 98, which is fine. I don't want it to be like Trigun 98. I don't want them to remake things that are exactly the same. But actually, that's on me. Anyway, Trigun Stampede has a really big over-explaining problem. I tried to talk about it a little bit. It came up in Doik Swift stream today, which was a fucking riot, actually. I'm gonna grab some clips that I posted in the clip zone in my Discord from today's Doik Swift stream. Genuinely fantastic conversations about art and artists and like community and people and like the soullessness of Big Corp and how art is kind of just about people and connections, and it was just really nice. And then also stuff like this.
Just getting some wet inside my face. Gotta keep the inside of my head moist. Am I right?
Well, you do technically need to do that, yeah.
Yeah, don't want it to dry out. I don't know. Just getting some...
And I thought that was very funny. And then it led into this.
Young. Actually, I think maybe getting people young is a great way to discourage them.
Context. We were talking about cigarettes and how they're gross.
Maybe.
Because I remember my dad gave me a taste of beer when I was a kid. Because I was like, what is it, father? And he was like, it's beer, indeed. And I was like, could I have a sip of it, please?
I love how arching your past is.
And he gave it to me and I hated it. So I've never been into beer ever since, and I barely drink. That's how I sounded as a child. Hello, father.
What's that in your cup? Could I have it down my throat?
Could I have a sup of the beer, father? Please, the inside of my face is dry.
I need to wet my brain.
I need to wet the inside of my head. and yeah.
Also, Doik Swift are fucking amazing. If you're not already following them, please follow them. Holy shit. Father! I like young India becomes fucking Luke. Anyway. Yeah, exactly. Tiny Swift sounds like fucking Luke. Oh, Professor, can I have a sip of that beer, Professor? No, Luke, that's not very gentlemanly. Oh, Professor, please, my brain is so dry. The inside of my face is practically a fucking desert. It's a wasteland in there, Professor. I just need one sip of beer. Oh. I had a very similar experience with beer. So as our friend's dad just leaving a beer on the back bumper of a parked car. Oh no. Yeah, everybody has that like, hey, here's an adult who maybe shouldn't give a kid beer, and then they do, and then the kid goes, ick! And then everybody laughs. Anyway, Doik Swift are amazing. And their entire stream today was a fucking gem, and I highly recommend watching it. Hey! What the heck? I'm gonna cry about it, I think. I think I'm deciding I'm gonna...
Did you know that you can use Twitch Prime to subscribe to Invisoguy and get the best emotes on Twitch? In fact, and very cool. Vacay 58.
They. Felix, thank you for subscribing for hecking 32 months. That's so long. I appreciate it, even if you did post those emotes in combo. In my case, it was an uncle who was very much an alcoholic. Yeah. Yeah, that do be the experience, though, huh? That just be how it go. Yeah, so I'm back. I should be back to a relatively normal schedule from here on out. I'm also going to be trying to keep up with Ko-fi, and I'm going to be doing... I want to try and make a bunch of merch. Like I said, it's going to involve just, like, upscaling a bunch of emotes that, like, aren't... Like, I make my emotes pretty big for situations like this. Oh, also, Doig had a shorthand for himself today. You guys can't see this, actually. Hang on. I was showing off things. Doig had a shorthand for himself that was fucking incredible, and so I made some fan art. And I said that should be an emote, and so here's my pitch to Doig and Swift for hey fuck Doig emote. Anyway, I tried to upscale them, and I thought I did today, so that we could just like get in there and start cleaning them. But hey, guess what? I saved them as little PNGs, and all the files are not working. So here's the initial roster of stuff that I just want to clean up the designs of and have available for people to like get on a shirt. I kind of just like picked out what I feel are the quintessential Viz emotes. A lot of like the early ones that are still around. Also the old Invisoguy, which I might go back to as opposed to the new one. It's just different energy. Yeah, I just need to upscale the shit out of them because they're all at like 500 pixels and won't go on anything. But yeah, I guess I will need to start asking folks when we do a stream like that, because I haven't done an art stream in a million years. We're gonna poll and try and figure out what people want as merch. I already have a sticker sheet with most of these available. Or not available, it's not available. I have it like ready to go, and it's mostly good, but it's not like the best that it could be, you know? And I like a sticker sheet versus like, hey, buy one of these gigantic stickers on my Redbubble where I make 2 cents off of it, and then you also pay like $4, which is not great. I'd rather like give people a sheet with like a bunch of emotes. Current Y is very good, thank you. The spiritual, not like Viz. We love some good stickers, for sure. Doig Swift casually with the best emote prefix. It's so strange that they got that emote prefix. Not strange, it's just interesting to me that like nobody else grabbed it. Nobody grabbed they. And so Doig Swift just fucking has a great emote prefix. I think mine's pretty good, actually. I'm gonna step up to the plate and say my emote prefix is pretty good. I got stupid lucky with mine. I probably would not have gotten this far on Twitch if I had not gotten my emote prefix luck. Like, I probably would have gotten annoyed and been like, I don't like that I can't make this exactly how I want it, so fuck it. Get you some stickers, chat. Yeah. I'd love to eventually make stickers of, like, all my emotes, but, like... There's a lot. There's just a lot. One day. Perfect for the rhymes. Yeah. And eventually we'll run out of rhymes, and that's okay. And then we can start really going crazy with it. What do I want to do? I think I want to play Gravity Circuit. So Gravity Circuit is a game that literally came out yesterday. And it's fucking cool. It looks cool and fun. And I would like to play it. I played a little bit of it. I played the demo when it was out. It's good. Wait. Oh, I see. This just is more like I kind of can't believe that they is even a prefix Twitch will let you have. Yeah, I mean, if it's not, if nobody has it and you're a partner and you can request, yeah, Invis7Y, ugh. I feel so bad for folks. Like, I wish there was, like, you got one freebie chance to change your prefix from the auto-assigned one as an affiliate. You got one chance to be like, hey, nobody else is using this prefix. Can I just have this? And it's relative to, like, my username. Just to, like, clean stuff up. InvisoTries. No. No, I will not Triforce. But yeah, okay, let's video game. Apologies for the big ol'... I mean, fuck it. I'm not apologizing. I did a big ol' ramble. I told you guys about my trip. What more you want from me? Thank you for listening. Gravity circuit. Do you get a prefix and nobody else can use it? Yeah, exactly. It'll auto... When you reach the prerequisite for affiliate, you will get auto-assigned a prefix. Which is usually the reason people get numbers and stuff in them is because the very beginning of their name, somebody else has a prefix that resembles it or is close to it, and so you'll get stuff like, hang on, who has a thing? Who has an emote thing like this? No, Todd's is great. I was thinking of Katie's. I'm not subscribed to anybody because I was away for a month. Yeah, yours is fucked, Katie. The first thing I thought of was Katie's. Yeah, like Rebecca Oni has Rebecca 6, which isn't the worst. Katie has KDC2, which means one or two people before Katie had a prefix that was KDC. And so it auto-assigned KDC2, which sucks. I wish there was one appeal that an affiliate could have where it's like, okay, I can clearly tell this is fucking taken. Can I please, like... swerve and do something that's like, and like you have a choice. It'd be nice. I really got lucky with mine. I am also going to use a brand new thing that Anonymous got for me, which is a Hyperkin Xbox 360 replica controller that is fucking awesome. I've used it a little bit. I love the 360 controller a lot. I love its bumpers. I love its buttons. I love its triggers. The only criticism, it's wired, which is fine, but it just means I gotta plug it in. Anyway, so we're gonna use that, and then we're gonna play Gravity Circuit a little bit. Which, if you've been like tuning in and out of Barry's stream or whatever, you're probably like, oh, I don't want to watch this again, but that's fine. We'll be okay. We're gonna make it after all. I don't like this song. Let me grab Bryce Sands Twitch, please. Yeah. So you can choose it. You can't choose it unless you become a partner. Partners have the ability to make a new... once you meet partner, you have the option to change your emote prefix. Like Rena did it a bunch of times. But also Rena was like changing usernames and stuff a couple times as well. So that had like other factors. Yeah, you can change it a couple times. You have not seen it yet? Oh boy. Let's get in there. Gravity circuit. I'm here. I missed most of Barry's stream due to having... Oh no, I'm sorry. Nasty headaches suck. I started cooking a little bit of a headache myself, which I was not too pleased about. Here we go. Oh, I need to update Gravity Circuit. You guys, don't worry. It's only 7 megabytes, so I think we're gonna be okay. Onsta dropped the extra M for Onsta. Yeah. Oh yeah, true. I forgot Onsta. Yeah, because Onsta used to be Onsta Monsta, but now Onsta is just Onsta. So drop that M for sure. Get to go from partner to partner. I need to check out if they released the full OST of this. They did. It was one of the first things on the page. And Gravity Circuit is the game we're about to play. Oh, I should have opened my little controllery thing that's fun. But I hate... No, stop. Okay, hang on. We need to leave. Everything's bad. I gotta go. I'm trying to go to my desktop, and Gravity Circuit isn't letting me. And for some reason, the only shortcut that works for opening this controller program and getting it to not have the default hands is like one in a folder. And I have to manually click it on my desktop, or otherwise it won't work. Where's all my stuff? I have stuff. Where's my stuff? There it is. Bonk. Controller. There we go. What does Twitch do with assigned prefixes if your username is less than 6 characters? That's a great question, actually. I don't know. But, like, if your name is less than 6 characters, like, chances of somebody else having that exact same name is not super high, you know? Or, like, a close name. But, yeah. Gravity Circuit. Okay, round 2. Same as the poo. For real this time. Alright. Keep me posted on audio levels. I'm sure it's too quiet right now. Look at Barry. Oh, that's true. This probably needs to be turned up a little bit for you guys. Whoop. Boop. Wait, I have an Elgato Stream Deckification thing where I can't see the percentage that it's turning up. I'm just gonna hold it, and then if we have a problem, we have a problem. Start game. Okay, that's pretty loud. Barry started as Barry's human and still had bar as a prefix. Yeah, it's true. We're gonna play normal. So if anybody doesn't know, this is an indie game. It's dope. It has really tasty pixel art, and it's very Mega Man X and Z-ish inspired. So if you're a fan of those games, stay tuned. During a digging operation, a mysterious structure was unearthed. Dubbed the Ark, its purpose and origin were a mystery. But soon after its discovery, a terrible power emerged. Virus Army, an endless wave of merciless robots that attacked our city. This text scrolls very quickly. Unarmed and unarmed, we were unable to stop their destructive march. However, we had 9 Guardians on our side. Guardian Corps. With the power of circuits, they fought the invaders. The conflict was long and devastating. In the end, only one of our Guardians remained. But much like our city, he too had sustained great damage. We have tried to repair him to show him our gratitude. But even with our best efforts, he has remained offline ever since. Now, many years later, the Virus Army has re-emerged. Right now, we can only hope for a miracle. Woo! Yeah! Fuck yeah. I remember Todd fighting for years before he made Barrel. Yeah. I'm jamming. You guys can't see it, but it's happening. No, they trip! Save them! Who's gonna save them? Fucking me. How's the audio? Is the volume at a good level? So there's a gravity circuit. You punch. You do a grapple hook. It's the whole fucking thing. Well, for now. You can grab stuff and throw it. So, like, enemies you destroy, when they're grayed out, you can grab them. And yeah, that's the fucking whole thing. Who is it? Lame Babe? This really gravities my circuit.
Wow, this really gravities my circuit. Invisoguy, happy 30.
Don't you have a little dance button when you're jamming? I have a but. I could go over here. I could do this. It would just take a long time. I don't have a button that does it automatically because I'm not a very good streamer. Gravity's nuts. Yeah, okay. Raven, thank you for the 5 bits. And fucking Lame Babe, thank you so much for 38 months. That's so many months. Thank you. Anyway, video game. I actually full screen mode. Oh no, it's too small. Go back. Okay. This is a gravity circuit. It's fucking tasty. Look at how good looking it is. The most Mega Man ass Mega Man. And you can juggle enemies and use them as projectiles. You can do whoop.
This will suffice.
Ah! Who's going to save them? Curfew, thank you for the clip. Yeah, I expect jams just this entire time. Ow. Ow. Yeah! Eat shit. And I believe you can get more, like, points if you combo stuff. But I'm not a good combo guy. If it's a Mega Man, like, you know there's gonna be jams. Yeah. Viz, I started watching your Pixel Mud VODs, and it got me back into it. Thanks for being a cool guy. Ramen's no problem. Yeah, we had a little, while I was away, I had a VOD recommendation channel where every day that I was supposed to stream, I tried to recommend a VOD. I was definitely not as consistent on that as I could have been. But hey, you live and learn. And hang on the edge of tomorrow, you know? As you do. So, the way this game works is there are checkpoints and you pay for them with your currency. I'm not sure what else it's used for aside from that. Because I only played the demo. And then I tested this to make sure it was working, the full version. Blam! I love that in these cutscenes, that's just shit you can do in the game. Oh, you have my thanks, Gravity Circuits. I was close to getting scrapped there by those Virus Army ruffians. Virus Army? Where are they coming from? That I cannot tell. Perhaps if you head onwards towards the Guardian Core HQ, maybe you can find some answers there. The HQ, huh? Guess it's worth a shot. Indeed, but before you go, can you hold still for a moment? Oh god. Oh god! Flying strike. Manage your equipment by pressing burn. That should help you with fighting the Virus Army off. Ah, thanks, citizen. Don't mention it. Now, I'll go catch up to you later. Okay. Yeah, the touch grass animation is like... has like a needlessly good amount of frames in it. It's so good. So I don't actually fully understand how the customization of this game works. Perform a flying punch and launch an enemy on impact. Don't know how to execute that. AX, hookshot, burst, run. Control. Okay. Burst. Fuck. Okay. Noted. So anyway, if you've played Mega Man Zero games, a lot of the vibe here probably looks familiar. Importantly, you can dance with the crouch. I remember one time, because in all the Shovel Knight DLCs, you could dance, and I was like, hey, Yacht Club, if you could add a dancing function to Shovel Knight, the original Shovel Knight campaign, what would Shovel Knight's little dance be? Because if you hold down on Spectre of Torment, King of Cards, and Plague of Shadows, I believe each of those characters have a dance animation. And then the Yacht Club devs were like, what do you mean? He has a dance animation for when you hold down. And it's just that one pixel squat. I thought that was a great answer. Pay for checkpoints with feels like Ori with energy spirit link thing. Totally. Oh man, that's what I need to fucking play. I have so much shit I need to play. I need to play Ori 2. I started that game and I was like, wow, this is really good. I need to save this for stream because that's just the streamer brain of it all. Y'all club are great. I'm really excited for Amina the Hollower. Anyway. Wait. Fuck off. Dang it. No, hang on. No, hang on. No, hang on. No, wait, hang on. Yay! First try. R2's so good, man. It's so good. I played it for a little bit, and I was just very clearly like, wow, this is, like, way better, and it immediately fixes things, like my main problem that I had with the first game, which was just that the combat wasn't much of anything. I really didn't like the combat in Ori 1. It was, like, just kind of there. But, man, they sure do address that right away in Ori 2. Do you like use resource to save mechanics? Definitely seen varying opinions here. I'm not sure. It super depends. I'll have to, like, honestly, I need to play more of this game and figure out how I feel about it. Because, like, it's 100, but I think... Oh, I actually can't buy this one for some reason. I don't know why. Wait. You gotta, every single time I see one of these guys, I'm going to try that kickflip shit. Also, that was really cool. Full health? Oh, maybe. Yeah, because the checkpoint... Is the checkpoint passive, or does the checkpoint... Are you just paying to restore your health and stuff? I forget, to be totally honest. I guess we'll find out. Dang it. Whoop! That one guy almost fucking killed me. Oh, okay. I don't know how I'm gonna... No! Okay. Well, I forgot that there's like a pretty generous reset if you fall off a ledge. Well, I could use that checkpoint now, huh? Shit. Okay, so we don't need to pay for the checkpoint. Okay, my opinion has changed. I think that's a great system. I still don't know what the currency is used for otherwise, which is why I'm kind of holding onto it and being a little bit stingy. Because I'm like, well, what if I need this for one specific thing later? Oh, hello? Oh my god. Who is this guy? A gamer, perhaps? Methinks a gamer in our midst. There might be. Whoop. Just pretend it's worms. Man, I love worms. Not like the creature. But, you know, like... Oh, I didn't have enough energy. I went to go do my super grabby thing, and that's not something you can do if you don't have the energy for it. Wait. Yeah! It feels real good to do. Sorry. It's just, it feels... It's fun. Oh, did I mention the music? You know, I've heard about music before. Sorry, I'm just scrolling back on chat, seeing if I missed anything. Can you throw enemies down to get a clone or a double jump? You do get a little bit of a boost when you throw something. But I'm not sure if you get a full, like, double jump situation if you throw an enemy down. Shit. I want to grab your dang shield and throw it at you. Not really. It's just as worth it to throw them sideways. For now, at least. Man, this game's cool. I'm having a good time.
Your skills have proven useful once again.
Thank you for the clip. Don't know if the game has achievements, but kicking that one guy's ball back at him to beat him a bunch feels like it would be one. We have not gotten one for that. But I'm not the most attentive that I could be to Steam achievements. So yeah, this is a checkpoint that's only to restore health, which is cool. I think the more you utilize these to restore health, the more expensive it gets. Because when I was testing it, it was 100 to begin with, and then the second time I was able to use one, it was 150. So I think I've made a good decision. Oh! What's happening? A guy who looks kind of like me. Look, what do we have here? It looks like everyone's favorite hero has awakened. Cable, is that you? What's going on? Bo, you still remember your former comrades, huh? Former? Wait, what are you saying? I don't have time for this. I'll let them wrap things up here. Bye. The repeated slide animation looks so good. It's really nice. So this is where I stopped. I saw this thing. It's like, okay, I need to stream this game. Ow. Ow. I think I actually lost to this thing, is what happened. Ow. Fucking Advanced Wars ass, chibi ass tank. Oh! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna lose. To the easiest boss. Finish! Oh. Fuck yes. I love an excessive SNES explosion. No, I need that. No! Over here. That's great. I want to pick up whatever that thing was on the ground. Please. No! I need it so bad. Fuck. Yeah! The art in this game is so good. It's so fucking good. All the promo art is so incredible for this game. Ugh. You do get rated on your performance in missions, which I'm always not a fan of. Well, most of the time I just don't like being like, oh, you did badly. Like, it just kind of sucks to see. God, this fucking sound font. Hey, I just accidentally fucking skipped all that dialogue because I went to go pause so that we could... Damn it. Damn it. So that we could do a break while we, so that we could take a break while ads happen. Fuck. Hey, we're gonna be right back, and we're gonna see if we can get that dialogue to trigger again, when we come back. See y'all so soon.
Recently, there's been a shortage of bananas. Now, some people will say that it's a supply line issue, but the reality is I ate them all, and I'm here to apologize for eating all of the bananas. However, despite the fact that this is entirely my fault, we must, as a people, discuss what to do about it, because the issue is I would like to eat more bananas, and there's no more. So I am accepting all bids, donations, and suggestions as to how to remedy this issue so that we can once again feed me bananas. I guess you guys can have some too if you help. What about the sad orangutans? I don't know any of those. You mean what's a clown, Lanky Kong? That nerd? You haven't talked to him in years. You said something about Diddy and I said, well, let me see your face again or I'm gonna invite you to Smash Brothers and beat you.
Wait, I don't know what's gonna autoplay after this Ridge Racer soundtrack. Probably more Ridge Racer, I had to guess. Is what you sound like. You're silly. I'm liking it. You know what else we got? You know what else we got though? We gotta sit. I can fucking sit. Don't spray my dick! What the fuck's wrong with you? I can get that wet on my own, thank you very much. Come on now. I don't. Ah! We killed the last of them.
Yeet yourself off the edge
Walk
too. That's
on
fine.
in there.
I'll do it. Don't think I won't. I like the rope too much to not, like, try and do something with it almost every...
An acceptable selection.
Puppers. Hey guys, what's going on? You guys can't escape, bro. Yeah, be right back. Just a sec. In leg places where the leg goes and the leg oh god, ah! This hurts. Ow.
Woo!
Legs have her. Leggy.
Woo!
Whoa. Whoa. Aha, I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I will call you Skyfriend. Sir, I told you my name. Your name is Skyfriend now. I'm sorry to say, it's going to stick. I'd love to give you a go at it, but no iPad's in the bag. We took away your iPad.
We got your iPad.
There's nothing outside except for nothing.
Yeah, well, back in my day, you just had to look at the nothing and imagine there were things.
Well, back in your day, you started.
You didn't. Oh my god.
Chip.
I'm gonna eat your iPad.
Chip.
No,
I'm gonna feed on
taking
to
a
your
bite out of
iPad.
your That's mine now. I get to chew on that now. That's for me.
You paid for a third.
Oh, I mean, I get killed by bugs. Oh, that feel. Hey, we're back. I hope everybody enjoyed the clips. It seems like they did. Thank you, Catvirus Studios, for saying the clips are funny. I am often surrounded by people who are funny, which in turn allows me to sometimes also do that. And it's a good time. Todd is too fun. It's criminal. It's fucked up. So he needs to be held accountable for how funny he is. God, I love Todd. I need to play fucking Halo with that guy. I was so mad. He had the audacity to play Halo while I was away from my Halo machine. And I was like, how could you do this? But that's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll play Halo sometime. Feel that way about your friends too? Yeah, it's good. Let's see if we can get that fucking cutscene happening. Oh, thank God. Okay. Whew. It is so good to see you up and about, Gravity Circuit. Without your help, we surely would have been done for. Are you... And you are? Oh, where are my manners? I'm Colonel, the commander of Guardian Corps. Or what's left of it, anyway. I see. But if this is the Guardian Corps HQ, why was Cable out to get you? I wish I could tell you. After the first conflict with Virus Army, we only managed to recover your body. So, we assumed the other circuits were gone. Well, offline. But now, with power circuits showing up at a duel like this, it shakes my servos to their core. Maybe I don't need voices today. Maybe it's hard to speak. The Virus Army, how long has it been? I'm afraid it has been many, many years. Decades since the Virus Army first appeared. By my count. Your memory banks haven't gone cold, have they? Ah, that's unfortunate. I was hoping you could perhaps shed some light on the situation, but I guess we will have to do some digging ourselves. I will check in with our operators and see what we can find out. In the meantime, feel free to explore the base. It isn't what it used to be, but I hope you can find some comfort. When you're ready, see me in the mission command upstairs. Oh, fuck, this is Mega Man Zero as hell. Wow, you can really hold that slide, huh? Okay. Well. Alright, I guess I'll go this way. Wow, this is very Mega Man Zero. Oh, it has gotten so awfully quiet in here. The HQ used to be bustling with a lot of activity, but I guess the virus army made everyone take cover and hide. I hope nobody has gotten hurt. Oh, thank you for CEO 21. I don't know what that means. Hello.
Interesting. So what makes the mechanism tick is... Oh, I beg my pardon. I didn't notice you coming in. Hold on a moment, though. I don't think I recognize you. Who might you be? Databanks have been a fair bit unorderly lately, so give me a moment here. Red and orange chassis, a lightweight build with square shoulder pads, orange gauntlets with bright gems, seemingly three-pronged emblem. Seems to have been characteristically those... Ah! You must be Kai, the gravity circuit.
Right. Have you done your homework? But what is this place? A research unit?
Oh, yes. The Guardian Core Data Archive, in fact. When the virus army attacked years ago, many of our records were destroyed. So, I've been piecing together whatever little still remains.
I don't see any computers. Are you recording your findings?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. We're using my latest innovation, books.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Books?
Yes, books. They don't require power and are just nice to hold. Even if it takes a little moment to find the passages I need from the pages, a small price to pay archiving everything is what matters. In fact, if you happen to find any data chips lying around, bring them to me. With a bit of effort, we can analyze their contents and add them to our records.
I'll see what I can do.
Much appreciated. Gravity circuit?
Here's some stuff I picked up.
It's you. Here's what we know so far.
Buh. Encrypted data. Research to unlock. Oh! We need to research stuff. Oh, so we just get... Oh, this was a thing, I think, in Mega Man Zero. Was... The first time you killed an enemy, you, like, got data on it or something. Or maybe I'm misremembering. Okay.
Research this data chip? Very well, let's see here. Got it. Anything else you want me to take care of? Go up. Just pick a chip and I'll research it in jiffy.
Crafting nearsighted robots that lob grenades. Very jumpy. Sleepy spike ball bot that rolls around. A prickly nuisance. No! They're just a little guy. They're sleepy. They're fucking medically eepy. Was that thing that he gave me another... No. Okay, I don't know what that thing he gives me is. Huh. Hello? Tube? Should I be concerned about this thing? I'm gonna say no. I got to the final 3 with a fist time lifeline player who didn't know how to res. No! First time. Not fist time. Oh, it's a fucking hoop! It's basketball. It's to practice my fucking gravity circuiting, maybe. Maybe there'll be an NPC there who can hang out. Hello!
Ah, your honored patient is awake, is he? That's a relief, and just in time, too. Although you didn't need to break out of your healing chamber to get out of here, I'm sure.
Who might you be, miss?
Oh, no need for formalities, silly. I'm just a plain old nurse bot, helping you here in the medbay. Just wanted to stop you so I could give you this. What we get?
Energy absorber. Manage your equipment by pressing... Okay. Ah, much appreciated, miss.
Don't mention it. Should you need more of these, come see us. While repairing bots is our primary duty, we also research various chips.
Oh man, I want chips now.
These chips range from passive bonuses to even giving you new abilities. We'd be honored to make more of them for our dear hero, but we would like to ask you for help in return.
Alright, what can I do for you? God, I fucking love the art in this game so much.
What you heroes do best, of course, rescuing civilians. In all this ensuing chaos, there are many, many civilians in need of help. Just thinking about them getting hurt, it angers me so. Should you come across any, please send them over here to the HQ, where it's safe. For each heroic rescue, we will give you a rescue token. You can then use these tokens to research new chips. For a small fee, of course.
Right, I'll see what I can do.
Many thanks, our sneaky little patient.
Oh, this is the tube. Uh-oh. Well, I want that thing that's on the other side, so I am gonna... Never mind, I'm not strong enough. Here, it's so cool. It's so good. This is, yeah, this person, like, I know it's pretty clear from, like, the main character design and the way that it is, but if you've never played Mega Man Zero, this is, like, doing a lot of the things that it did that were cool and interesting. A little bit different, but close enough that it's like, oh, okay, this person wanted to make a new Mega Man Zero. Salutations, Gravity Circuit. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but our raiders are picking up virus army activity all around us. Fortunately, the activity around the HQ is low, thanks to you, but they are targeting some key areas, crippling our resources. We, or the city for that matter, won't last long if this keeps up. When Virus Army first appeared, they seemed chaotic and unorganized. How are they so coordinated? Coordinated this time?
The answer should be pretty obvious, don't you think? They are following the commands of those rebelling circuits.
Oh, it's this guy. Huh, who are you?
Pardon my intrusion, I'm Nega. Just a humble traveling bot.
This guy isn't gonna be important, ever. Nobody wearing a cloak. No robot wearing a cloak this cool was ever not important. Very well, but what was that you said? The Virus Army is taking orders from rebel circuits? Indeed, these rebel circuits intend to strong-arm full control of our city. I already forgot what this guy's fucking voice was. Or destroyed entirely, whichever happens first. Oh, we are doomed, aren't we? Yeah.
You, Gravity Circuit.
Yeah, huh? What about you? What will you do? I'll go after them. Don't understand why they're doing this, but they must be stopped. That's a good answer. However, you ready to do what it takes? Sorry that I'm not doing voices. My throat it's on the down spiral. I don't know, but I must give it a shot. Very well. Should you need any help honing your skills, feel free to ask me out. What? Hey, what? Huh? Who's asking who out? Well, I didn't misread that. That wasn't before you. I don't know what you're talking about. I can teach you an extra trick or two for a price. Now, if you'll excuse me. Hell yeah, man. I'd gladly pay for your services. Oh, thank you for siding with us, Gravity Circuit. You have my eternal gratitude. Just call me Kai. All right, Kai it is. Meanwhile, it seems like our operators have finished their analysis. Excuse me. Multiple circuit signals have been picked up supporting Nega's claim. As much as I hate to say it, the others really have become rebel circuits. At this point, it's safe to assume they won't cooperate with us. So, unfortunately, you most likely will have to deal... Man, whatever. Reading's hard and we all know it's hard. I know. I'll do everything I can to protect the city. Thank you, Kai. Here are the mission locations of suspected rebel circuit activity. Fuck. Look at how cool this stage select is. Chase hijackers. City center. Prevent damage. Junkyard. Investigate activity. Stop overheating. Clear a path. Recapture the facility. Stop hacking. Prevent collapse. I don't know who I want to go fight first. They're all so friggin' cool. Music note? Had a doodle? Oh, you had to doodle at least once. Yeah, the designs for the circuits are fucking incredible. What do you... Oh, I think you're to teleport me out of here when I'm done. Okay, let's do one of these. And I'll probably only play one stage, and then we might call it for the stream. Only because I do have a wedding to go to tomorrow, and I'm grossly underprepared, and maybe need to wake up earlier than I'd like. And I'm making it your problem, so there. Central Station completed. I'm gonna go talk to this guy. He seems like something. The city's main power plant has been seized by the virus army. If that wasn't bad enough, the rebel circuit cable has been sighted in the air. With him around there as a risk, it might destroy the main generator. We ourselves can survive with our backup generator, but the city's streets would look awfully dark during the night. Take on this mission? Yeah, sure. Prepare for transfer. Oh, is it Zoop time? Yeah! That pixel animation for the tube on the Zoop was very good. Hey, Cable. You're really cool. Power circuit. Ring! Alright. There are 8 dudes we need to rescue in this mission. Okay, I just needed to check. Oh. Woo! Man, doing cool things in this game feels cool. It turns out doing cool things and making cool games is cool and fun. Man, I hope this game is, like, grossly successful. Disgustingly successful. And I suspect it will be. The fucking promo art for this game is so on point. And the game already looks fucking fantastic in terms of its actual, like, in-game art. In-game pixel art is fucking killer. Some of the best pixel art I've seen in a minute. Not to mention the jams and the dang way it plays. It feels so good. Heck. I'm looking for secrets. I'm punching walls. You know you gotta. I'm not gonna buy my health back. Because I'm a cheapskate. And that's basically all there is to it. That guy needs help. Hey, Mark. You're welcome. Whoops. Can I? Oh! I forgot I can fucking run. Jesus Christ. Invisoguy, what were you doing this whole time? Ow. No. Can I get over? Oh, I was trying to be a cool guy. I wasn't a cool guy. Oh, hang on. It just feels good to do. There's no, like, actual reason to seek out conflict with these guys, I guess. Well, that's not true. I'm getting money from them. He's a little electro turtle guy like a Mega Man. I friggin' love that. That panel, I'm looking at you. Hey, can I, I can't. I give up. Oh, you know what? I actually, I'm gonna get some energy. Oh! Ow. Can you stop that? Is that whole tower being held up by a chain link? I don't know. I was not the architectural designer for the base. Though you may think I was. Ow. Man, there's something about in a Mega Man game just those enemies that skirt along the ceiling and walls that are just like the biggest problem. I appreciate that I can actually fucking kill them in this game. Oh, well. Whereas in fucking Mega Man, you certainly can't. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. I'm getting wrecked. Excuse me. I would like to rescue you. My name is Gravity Circuit. I'm here to rescue you, or whatever. Remember Star Wars? You've heard of it. Why did I use that on that guy? That was silly. I don't know what to use abilities for when on my big charge move. I should definitely be using it more than, like, not at all, which is what I'm currently doing. Ow. Oh, hello, sir. Oh, this was one of my least favorite fucking enemies in all of Mega Man. These just pillar men who shoot missiles. Hate that guy. Okay. Oh, good. Sure. You know, it's a little expensive, but it's worth it. You pay for what you get in this gravity circuit of a life. I'm having a good time. You stupid wall. What's the worst wall in a video game? I have a thought immediately about which one makes the cut. And I don't even mean like a metaphorical like difficulty wall. I do mean like a literal wall. Oh! Oh! Beep! Boop! Beep! Beep! Excuse me! Boop! Well, I was pretty lucky. That was a really lucky cycle. I paid too much for soda the other day. Oh no! How much? How much is too much for soda? I'm all busted by the fucking Monster Energy drink economy, which is fucked. And you pay way too much for that stuff, so. How much could a pop cost? What? $12? Hey, I want that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Do I want? I kind of want to go up. Is this? But this is also a direction. See, I don't know what's a side deal. Probably the thing at the bottom. My brain thought Final Fantasy VII boss that's like a monster coming out of a wall, but I don't know if that's the worst. Doesn't seem too bad. Okay. I'm too embarrassed to say I also got taxed for it not being an alcoholic drink, even and some other dumb charges. Well, you got charged for it not being alcoholic? Like they were like, you made a mistake and you have to pay for it. Ow. I'm bad at this game. And I would just like everybody to know that. Okay, never mind. This seems like the progress place. I would like to not have progress. I wasn't in a bar, so what the hell? Okay. I don't know. Why did you have... Listen, stuff's expensive out there. I understand. Whoop! They don't really want... The thing that I like about this game is that they don't really want you Mega Manning from far away. Like, as much... You have this thing, but, like, because it, like, super stops all of your momentum and, like, kind of locks you in position and leaves you super vulnerable, it's not, like, always worth it to just, like, use it from far away. That was silly. That was a silly bit of damage I just took. At bars, sometimes they just give you soda for $1. Or free? What the fuck? Where do you live? I want to live there. The best thing we can get out that's free or cheap is Wilder. New York City? What? What the heck? Is there like... Is the like soda costing $1 thing like an implicit like, hey, you're clearly already drinking, so we'll give you sodas at a discount or something, and it only applies if you're like a drinky having drinks. DD sometimes get free soda. What the fuck? I need to pull that card more. Like, hey, yeah, I'm staying sober. Give me the sody. Give me a sody pop. Frick heck. Maybe I'm just really nice. Yeah, maybe people at the bar just like really like you. And you just have no idea. Ow. Uh-oh. Whoa. I don't know if I'm gonna... Man... I'm like low-key nervous about a wedding tomorrow. I know it's just supposed to be like a good time, but I have like I'm like this is like one of our this is like definitely my first friends getting married because most of us don't really care. I don't think about the holy matrimony situation. And it's just like, oh well, we'll just common law forever. It's not important. But like it's like my friend's wedding. That's like a big deal. Even if it's not like I love my friends because it's like it's not a big fancy wedding where it's like we spent all of our money on this one day, which like if you want to do that, that's awesome. But like I think especially generations millennials and under are a little bit like, hey, you guys ever realize that this whole wedding economy situation is a bit fucked and that maybe we could just not pay this much and like get married at the courthouse and hang out in the backyard and drink? If it's the soda gun at the bar, the soda cost them 2 cents. Yeah. If you're out, in my experience, and granted, this is all like CAD kind of transfers. Sorry, CAD, Canadian dollar pricing. Like I think of like a soda when I'm out costing like at least $4 at like a restaurant or a bar, which sucks. But like fucking just everything's expensive. I was thinking about like how not fun it would be, but interesting to right now with the price of groceries and just stuff in general. Literally like grab a soda. Hey, Kelvy, welcome in. Hello. Thank you for the raid. Hey everybody. Welcome. What were you doing? Does my raid thing work? I actually haven't checked. I don't remember the raid we got last. I wasn't looking at if all my commands work. There you go. Sploon. How's Sploon? I hope Sploon is good. I want to play Sploon sometime. Soon. Sploon soon. I hope you had a good. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. We're playing Gravity Circuit. This game came out yesterday. It's awesome. It's like Mega Man Zero. Mega Man X situation. It's very good. Splatfest is today. Wait. Oh yeah, the very strange 3-way Splatfest of vanilla, chocolate, and wait. Is it vanilla, strawberry, and mint chocolate are the options as opposed to like vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate, which seemed very odd to me? The secret of the food industry is soda from the serum concentrate bags through a soda gun is the cheapest thing in the biz, and they make 1,000% profit off of it. Yeah, that's real. I think it's Feb had all the chocolate options. Huh. Anyway, I hope it was good. I hope you fought really well for your team and you get all of the super sea snails. Oh, I got an email from the wedding people about a half hour ago. Let's read that email. It's just a map that shows me where to go. Park on the highlighted size. Mind the ditches. Consider diagonal parking on the grass either side of the drive. Parking reserved for the caterer on the lawn. The Reeds, our neighbors at the... Blah, blah. Generously offered parking on their lawn, perpendicular to the road. Yeah, parking's gonna be a bitch. There's not a parking lot situation at this wedding. It's just at people's houses. It's just at a person's house out of town. I'm excited. I think the vibe is gonna be pretty chillaxed, so I don't know why I'm worried about it. Anyway, this game's cool. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I thought it'd be interesting if, with the price of everything now, if somebody bought like a carton of milk or 3 bags of milk or just like any number of like common household things and then took bites out of them or like portions and then was like, hi, this is a sip of milk. That cost me 50 cents. And just be like, hey, here's how it breaks down and how fucked it is right now. I'm sure people have done that. Ow. Ow. Oh, what'd I get? Did I get something? Energy absorber. Energy absorber. Game bursts energy by attacking and overkilling enemies. Cool. You'll have a great time and your friends will have lots of cool memories. Yeah, but my hair kind of looks like shit. Is the main problem. Oh, that's super nice of them. If you die in the game, you die in real life. How do you clip? You can hit Alt-X if you're on desktop, or there should be a little clacker symbol to the bottom right of screen that you can hit, and then it'll take you to a page where you can like edit and refine the clip and stuff, so that it clips exactly what you want it to. Wait, I was wait, were you being silly? Hang on. I was trying to be helpful. Were you being silly? In response to my clipping command that tells people to clip and how to? No, wait, actually, my command does not have instructions on how to clip. I should probably think about that. Oops. Completed, Pugilist. We've done it. Defeat 100 enemies in combat. Show them what you got. Cool. Whee! Ow, beans. No! Hey! Stop that. You stupid wall. I didn't know how to. Oh, okay. I'm sorry I came at you like, hey, wait a minute, were you making fun of me? But I'm glad that I was able to help. Yeah! Woo! I just screamed a little bit too loud for how late it is. This game knows what's important in a Mega Man game. If you can jump on the sliding doors before a boss and you transition to the next screen like that on purpose, that's the best that there can be. Ah, this boss room looks frustrating. So you finally came. Cable, step away from that main generator. The city needs it. The worthless town? What exactly do you wish to power through? The Guardian Corps' pathetic defense systems? Maybe? Who? Maybe? This is not allowed to talk shit about their hair. Some dude told them it was rad while escorting them out of the venue. I think I prompted the good hair thing. So I said their hair was cool, and then they said my hair was cool, which feels like it only happened because I said it first. But thank you. Giving me the cold shoulder, huh? Very well. Let's get on with it. Okay. Yo! Was he invincible there for a second? Hello? Ow. Sir? Okay, he's invincible, I see. Ow. Oh, okay, I see. He does that thing. Now I do that thing, maybe. I don't know how this game works. Hey, guy. You want to be friends again? Meh, so be it. The generator's yours. It doesn't matter. What you do with it. Okay. Oh, no! Big over-the-top explosion. Woo! Literally full screen explosion. I'm so jazzed. I love it so much. Mission complete. This is Kai, returning to base. Actually, it happened because your hair is cool. Okay, alright, okay, fine. My hair is cool. They could have just said thank you and not complimented your hair, but they didn't. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Thank you. Oh no, we missed one guy! We missed one dude. This is so sad. Meow. What is that? Transmission received. Secure the circuit in the vault. Yes, sir. Oh, so is this like a gem? Maybe this is a gem situation? And we can like rebuild / reboot him from just his little headpiece thing? Good work out there. The power plant is now safely back under control. Now the citizens do not have to worry about working on the dark. Let me know when you're ready to tackle the next mission. Hey, I don't like that little slip-up thing where you were like, I don't have to worry about working in the dark. Just kidding, the citizens. I'm so glad that door transitions are like Mega Man X. I wouldn't have it any other way. Hello, I want this. I don't know what it is, but I want it. Delta. Oh, beg my pardon, sir. I'm on guard duty here. Can't really afford to talk about it at the moment. Okay, that's nice. Oh! Oh, he looks like he's doing the little fingers together shy thing. Zeta. Halt! Who goes there? Oh, beg my pardon, sir. Took me a moment to recognize you. It's been a while since I've seen you in person. I'm under direct orders from Colonel to stop anyone who might try to touch the circuit stored here. But I think I can make an exception for you right now, if you don't mind me. Oh! Delicious. I would like to save. Save? Pretty sure there's a save button somewhere. Okay. Hello. You seem cool. Pat! Ah, great to see you in good shape, Master Kai, sir. Master? Oh, what luck. I've always been itching to see you in action. I've heard some stories, but I'm sure they don't compare to the real thing, so I've decided to become your chronicler, Mr. Kai. My chronicler? Yes. I will diligently follow your progress and see how many great challenges I can cross off my list. Wait, challenges? What are you talking about? Oh, he's the achievement guy. Oh, nothing special, really. I may have made some rumors about you, and, you know, I'm just trying to prove that you're the real deal. Here, let me show you a list of challenges for you. Okay, and then there's... We've done that. Fighter, defeat 250 enemies, secret challenge. Okay, this is just the achievement list. Cool. We love an in-game achievement list. Hey, guy. Oh, you've been busy. I heard you confronted the power circuit. Cable always was a bit of a loner, keeping his distance. Whether it was pride or arrogance, he'd preferred to do things alone. It was all about doing things his way, this his way, that. Even when there was nothing particularly special about his methods, at times he could even be called a workaholic. If it means he didn't have to spend time with others. Oh, I think that's enough reminiscing about the past. Care to take a look at my wares? What are you buying? Flying strike. Perform a flying punch and launch an enemy on impact. Perform a multi-hit uppercut that flies up at an angle. Grab and pile drive an enemy after a short dash. Interrupt an upcoming attack and deliver a counter with a knockback. Release balls of energy in an arc, stay in place, and create a damaging sphere after a short duration. Didn't I already teach you this one? Don't tell me you forgot how to use it. Nope. Oh, these are like expensive. Okay, cool. So I buy new stuff from him. Oh, what are you doing over here? Back in your feet, Gravity Circuit. I heard you set out to fight the other circuits, so I would like to make a little request. There's still a fair few bots out there, all in need of a rescue. Should you come across any of them, send them over to the ragtag base we have here. My assistant and I, should be able to take care of them, even with our lacking equipment. No! Welcome. Want to take a look at stock? No! I want that chip that I don't know what it does. Okay, now I'll look at your stock. Brothy. Jump again in mid. Oh, air double jump. Frick. Clinging to walls. Grip enhancer without sliding down. Can manually descend. Reduce fall speed by holding down the jump button. Become the roller for the duration of a slide. Avoid everything. Speed of regular attack. Speedy strikes. I need a double jump. Don't have enough rescue tokens. Oh. This is rescue tokens. Got it. I see. I'm gonna save it for a double jump because this double jump is the best thing that exists. You're an old fart. What do we got over here? Archives.
It's you. I've added finding the research compendium. Here's what we know so far.
Hey, I'm gonna do something very silly. I'm gonna incredibly abruptly wrap stream. Because I was gonna wrap up here soon anyway. And now I have to poop. And that's taking priority in this moment, and I'm panicking. No! Hey, Pickles! Welcome in. I was just gonna wrap. Thank you so much for the raid. We're saving and quitting. How was stream, Pickles? Welcome in, everybody. If you don't know me, I'm Invisoguy. I'm a good vibes ghost. I'm an artist, technically, but mostly I stream video games here on Twitch. Pokemon. Oh my god, did you make some disaster monsters, Pickles? I hope you did. We're raiding in a hurry, cause nature is calling, and I gotta go. I'm gonna raid Bath and Jam. Oh my god, go piss, girl. Yeah, okay. Fortnite Friday's happening. I'd maybe join, but I think I deleted Fortnite or don't have an update, and to update would take me the entire night. So, you know. Everybody go watch Bath, have a Fortnite. Subscribe to Bath. It's good to be back. Expect normal schedule from here on out. Join the Discord. I'm about to revamp it to be a bit different, and don't forget to check out my Ko-fi if you want to support me more directly and get a little kickback in return. As a reminder, the subsection of the Discord is going to be retooled to be a Ko-fi membership section, just to streamline that process. So yeah, thank you all so much. I gotta run, or I'm gonna fucking get the runs. You know, that's disgusting. Okay, bye. I'll see you guys Sunday, Monday. Oh my god, I gotta go. Okay, bye.